All right.
Right?
Audio, yeah, because ever since I have it sitting here now, it's good. So, all right, let's roll everybody in. Macho strong man.
Why is it called lip? Why is it called scissoring and not lip syncing? Like,
Wait,
it's
what?
true. Yeah, I don't. Fucking Instagram. Jesus Christ.
Internet is wild.
I hate the internet. I hate it.
Um,
But we're on it.
we're on it. We're in it. Let's get rolling. My chest is twitching. From this pectoral spaz twitch. Um, what's up, Beardies and Beardettes? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros podcast. Bit different this episode, of course. I'll point the elephant in the room. Jim is in daylight. That's kind of the opposite. Yes, I have my blinds open, and you can see out the window. So yeah.
If I did that, I'm in heaven, motherfuckers.
He's in heaven. Yes, another episode, another week. I forgot what I was gonna say. End podcast. Oh, no.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
So yeah, what fucking yeah. Third episode into new season. I don't know why I'm not trying to stall. I'm not trying to figure out what I'm thinking here. My brain is fucked. I'm honestly, I am fried. I am flipped upside down, inside out. My cheeks are up in the air, and I've got butter surfing between me like a half pipe. Why did you send that video? That video was fucking random as. AI is definitely unhinged. I mean, we've been talking about AI stuff for a while, but like, this is what I'm saying though: is it may not be realistic, but it's getting that good now that things are getting more fluent. Like there's no jarringness as much. Like physics is still a thing that AI still doesn't understand, which is
And
fucking.
every time, it's always the same faces.
But yeah, because it's like coded because of how it's been like scan. Like you know,
you
it's
look
like
at
scan.
You tell it's AI from the first like 0.1 of a second. It's like, eh.
It's funny now. People are getting to the point where it's like, oh, you know, AI is currently like keeping a model and it's running with it because yeah, it's the one face. It's like the exact same face consistently all the time. That's why it's when you gotta.
Oh, with those kind of things people are making, the mouth doesn't move at all with what it's saying.
So
It's
there
just
are.
going.
Exactly. So there's a balance where the AI is outputting like real good quality of something, but then it can't keep, like, you know what I mean? Like it can only process output so much in a space. Like it's got like backload is like, okay, we'll do the high end quality
Because
it's smooth,
because
it's
AI
then
can't reproduce the
the motion of everything.
how would you phrase that? Like it can't sync a mouth to anything because it just it
Or
doesn't
no, I was
know
gonna say,
what to do.
or the mouth is close enough, like more better synced, but then everything else isn't moving. If you've noticed, like you notice those where it's kind of almost still like, but then the mouth is like
Right.
focusedly like on the words, and it looks like it's actually saying it, but then there's no blinking, there's no like other movements. It's very stiff, like it doesn't know
Very robotic.
how to do one without the other. Like you can't do like movement with talking, but it can do talking, but it can't do movement. Like it's interesting that there's those little things still with AI that it just can't comprehend to get past.
It'll never be able to do that though. That's the thing. Like,
But I still do love the physics thing because it makes AI videos fucking hilarious. Because like you see like someone running and like the running looks fairly like legit, right? But when they need to like jump, they're like they jump, they go flying like super
or if they
speed.
change direction.
Yeah, like you see the pace like in one direction, and they go to jump, and they go backwards, or they just like zero gravity in the spot. It's fucking like I do find that very fucking hilarious to watch. Like people putting time in, because that's the other thing too. Is people spending time rendering these things, like generating. It's a process that it's got to take up time to generate, and they waste their time doing all this work just for it to like bug out or like do something stupid. Like it's fucking hilarious because like they now have to. It's like a 3D print.
The funny part is, if they took that time and actually did it by hand, it would be a lot better.
And that's exactly it.
Except people don't want to do the effort.
Actually,
they just want
actually
the
animate
product,
it,
which
or actually film something. You know,
people don't realize you can animate things pretty easily now.
and I want to.
It'll take you what, maybe 10 minutes just to rig something like that up. Like,
and I want to talk more about that, which is good that we've started this off because I want to refer back to, I guess, last week's episode. It's kind of been talking about last week, the week before. It's a recurring thing, which is Stranger Things, and people are still not being able to cope with the fact that Stranger Things is done. There's no secret episode. Like, I've jokingly said to people, like, at this point, like, if there was to be anything, there won't be another episode. It would be like another season. You know what I mean? Like, the effort they're putting in. Why would
Where
they
is
put so
all
much...
this coming from when there was a show called Prison Break that just ended?
Yeah, exactly. And no one, like, bothered to, like, hype and
No one
go
said
on about
a
it
word.
and say it ended badly.
Then we got the Prison Break movie.
Yeah,
kind of wrapped it up.
And then it didn't. It was like
later.
But then also too, it was like underrated by the audience. Like, not by like underrated. Like, it was an underrated film because no one really watched it. People were like, oh yeah, Prison Break. Like, people have gotten over it, which unfortunately, but they wrapped it up. But then no one like appreciated the fact that they actually wrapped it up. Like, it's kind of funny like that.
But yeah, Stranger Things is wrapped up, but people are like, where's more? Like,
and there's so many things that they're going on about, and like that's the other crazy part.
makes
as
no
well
sense.
Is the documentaries come out. I've watched the documentary, and again, people are nitpicking things and not listening to what's actually been said.
So they're spinning their own narrative over what someone's saying.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different things. So like people are still going on. Oh, there's going to be another episode. Blah, blah, blah. Like at this point, productive wise, if they were to do anything, an extra episode is not going to help anyone. Like at this point,
do they realize
so
that's been filmed for like a year or so? Like,
yeah, exactly. But the fact is, where we are...
That's get the whole crew on that back again just for one episode. It's not worth it.
Exactly. So if they were going to do anything, or even if they were supposedly going to be holding on to a episode, why would they release this season, wait months or weeks, or, you know, wait a duration of time, just release one episode? You wouldn't do that. That'd just be a waste of, like, bullshit.
It's done. Just move on.
Like, if anything, as I said, at this point, with the way it's going, you're better off theorizing that there's going to be another season. And it's gone to that point where people are now. People have basically been making AI trailers for a Stranger Things Season 6.
So what Marvel gets, they're doing it with Stranger Things.
Yeah, so they're starting to make fake trailers and, like, narratives and stuff with what could happen. And it's just like... And I wouldn't be surprised it will get to the point where people will AI generate, like, episodes, like, shorts of the show in their narrative spin, because that's how they believe they want it to end. But again, just because what you choose... It's still fan fiction. That doesn't mean it's going to appease everyone. Exactly what the Duffers have done. They've done their product, their spin, but people weren't happy. Like, I was fine with it. It ended. It finished. It was done. It was, I think, in the sense, it was like they said, it was left open-ended. Like, it is wrapped up.
These people are selfish, wanting more. Like, that's called being selfish, because like, it's finished, but you want a proper, like, not proper ending, but you want more. Like, that's, they don't want to do it. They've wrapped
done
up
it.
what they wanted to say.
Wrapped up how they wanted to, exactly. And there's
me wanting fucking what was the thing that I said? Like I want like a new Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
I want it, but we're not probably going to get it because
that's like with many things.
I'm one person. The fucking studio has to make the damn thing.
You could have millions of people wanting it. It still comes down to the studio wanting to do it. And I watched 2 documentaries. So waiting for the main documentary, which was supposed to be like this. It wasn't necessarily a season 5 behind the scenes. It was very weird, different type. It was more of a generalized documentary. It was kind of more like the Duffers documentary, not Stranger Things season 5 documentary, which it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it
was more of
what they think, what they feel like, what they
it was
want to
more
talk about.
But I think what it was to show what actually went on with actually it's weird. It's like, it's not a generalized behind the things of season 5's like documentary. It was more of like, this is a generalization of what happened while making season 5. Like, this is the struggles we went through. This is how we had to go to those points. Like, it was still, in sense, like I say, behind the scenes of season 5. It was just done very differently. And like these guys were awarded milestones as filmmakers, and no one's talking about it. Like, the fact that they've got, like, these 2 brothers are filmmakers for the last 20 years, 30. Like, they're only around our. I think they're a little bit older than us. I think they're in their 40s. Like,
I wouldn't say 20 years. Oh, maybe.
They've been around for a bit, like I said, 25 years. I don't know. They've been in filmmaking for a while, but like I said, they're only like in their 40s. I think it is. I
only heard of them doing Stranger Things before that. I heard nothing.
They've done a few other projects and stuff. The Duffers have been around for a while, and season 5 for them they as filmmakers, they actually got to have their own backlot to film on. And like that is a decent milestone as a filmmaker director, like to actually get yourself a backlot. Like that's something.
Okay, yeah, they've been around for 21 years this year.
Yeah.
This year.
Okay, so yeah. So yeah, like that was like a key milestone for them. Like to achieve that. Like as filmmakers. And it's like that's cool, but like these kind of things, like there's a plenty of different those kind of things that went on. And no one's talking about that kind of stuff. Like, you know, everyone's complaining about all this other bullshit. And like someone that only wanted to watch a bit of it and then moved on because they just picking wind of everything else that's going on, not of actually experiencing it themselves and actually making their own cohesive like decision of what's going on by actually watching the content and not just hearsay and then making assumptions from hearsay. Like you know, it's one of those things. Like, at least watch it and stick to it and listen to it. And like at the start of the like, there's 2 documentaries I watched. So I watched that one, but before that I watched the Stage Play Behind the Things documentary. And
yep.
So what actually ended up happening is while they were writing season 5 as well, or working on season 5, there's only 3 writers plus the Duffers that are writing. So in a sense, there's actually 5 writers for Stranger Things. One of the lead writers that had been working on Stranger Things from the whole thing, she's like the main one. She actually was taken away to go work on the stage play during the writing of and trying to work out.
Which makes sense because if she's the main writer, she has all the majority of ideas.
So like, exactly. And so what? She had input because I watched that and they made jokes of that. It's like, oh, you know, you've got our writer, we kind of want her back, you know, oh, you know, like, but they'll shit stare, you know, making jokes. But like even she was talking about like she was like working 24/7 basically trying to get that stage play done with like very little sleep, just constantly working on it for months.
Is there only 24 episodes of Stranger Things total?
No, it's 9 episodes a season. 9, 8, so it's 40 something all up, I think it is. 50? Yeah. 40.
Oh, so they directed half of them and wrote half of them.
Yeah, so the season 5, they actually had to get another director in to help because they couldn't, just the time crunch. Like, they actually had to get other directors in to help.
Yeah, because it was like a 10-year fucking from the start to the end. Like,
yeah, well, like they did most of it, but they had in between. But like season 5 was a lot of pressure, but no one's talking about the stress that these guys went through. They even said that it was affected by COVID. Like, they had delays, they had family that they had. Like, they're at the point now that they have families. Like, the Duffers themselves have kids. They've got to look after and also create these stories. Like, you got to try and time manage it. Right. And that was a struggle for them. Like, they said all these things, but no one's talking about it. Like, no one's talking about the reality that these are just 2 guys with family having an opportunity with Netflix to create a story that they want, you know, that they've been creating for the last, you know, before 10 years, I'd imagine, because you would have that story first and then, you know. But, like,
yeah.
But the start of
10 years of Stranger Things.
So, yeah, so, but, like, you know.
10 years.
But imagine then, they've started writing it much a year or 2 before that, even 5 years before they did, you know.
Probably
you have a story and you sit on it until you get someone that wants to take it, you know. They even said that they had issues at the start trying to get someone to fucking, you know, pick it up because it was what it was. It was about kids and it was, you know, very adult and all these things. Like, they said all these things. So, like, but, like, it's just, again, people being selfish and people being, you know, greedy and spoiled. And, like, people just took the fact at the very start of the documentary they talked about that they didn't have a script. But they had an idea of, but they already had the idea of how they wanted it to end. But people didn't take in the fact that you can have an idea of how you want it to end. You don't need a script. Like, you have an idea. No. What do you think a script is? A script's just written down version of your idea. You know what you want to do. What they did is what they wanted to do. They just had to work out how do you point from season 4 to that ending that they had. So they just had to fill in that. Who cares about what that is? They knew what they wanted. If they didn't know what the ending was going to be, I could understand having being a bit weird.
They wouldn't have made
last season. Exactly. But they knew what their ending was. It was just, how do we get from point A to point B? That's what they had to figure out with the season. So that was a bit of a hiccup. And when you've got your writer working on a stage play, one of your writers as well, like before you got to come into that. And then the main fact they said as well is they were pressured by Netflix, specifically on the last episode, to get the last episode written and done, to get it all ready to go. They were pressured and time crunched by them, saying you need to do this now, you need to get it done. So I kind of can understand why it kind of comes a little bit lacklustering, but it was still good. Like, for me, I enjoyed it. It was a nice wrap up. It was in. It was done. Like, they got where they wanted to. It's just people... I don't know. People just can't...
But why Stranger Things? There are plenty of things that don't get a fucking ending that people want. Like...
Yeah, there's things that just stop, and that's it. They never finish. Like, there's so many things. Like, Netflix... But, like, see, again, Netflix wanted a time constraint and push that. But how many other things have Netflix actually cancelled that have been good? Like that fucking Santa Clarita Diet was good with fucking Drew Barrymore and fucking
Timothy Olyphant.
Yeah, the zombie thing. That was great. That was fucking only 2 seasons of
that. That was a good show, actually.
2 seasons of that, and they cancelled that. Where's that fucking ending wrap up?
Like that one fucking Space Force? Was it that fucking Steve Carell one?
Yeah, that just wrapped up. They just cancelled that. Why can't we get pressured to fucking just do a final episode of that?
Yeah, but the funny part was was Space Force. I think it was called Space Force. Is that the whole community of like that show and like the whole community who watched it just like give us the fucking another season. It's like
another season.
The end of that was so bad.
Like even do a movie length episode just to wrap it up. Like
because like that deserves so much more.
Like if you're done with it, that's the thing. If you know you're going to cancel something and you're getting to that point, give the people to make 5 episodes or 3 episodes, like mini something or a movie length episode, just to wrap it up. If you know you're going to cancel it, give these things a fucking ending and don't leave them on an open-ended ending. Let them know that you were thinking of cancel them so that they know if it's going to be just 2 seasons, 1 season, that they can actually finish it there and not just leave it. Because it's fucking annoying.
Yeah, there's only 17 episodes and that was way too short because they set stuff up. Then it's just like, Netflix is like...
Done. Moving on. Like, what?
There was a big audience too. Like, it had a lot of people watching that.
Yeah. Like, it's just annoying bullcrap that just constantly happens. And it's just sad. Like, there's got to be, like, I feel like you got to know that if a show's doing bad and you've got giving it a second season or, you know, something kind of chance, you got to know that you're going to be cancelling it the year later or something. There's got to be some kind of inkling at that point where you're thinking, okay, you know, or even yourself, if you're making it, make it that you're going to give it an ending that it also finishes it up, but also possibly leaves the chance of it being opened if you happen to get another season. Like, these writers, directors want to need to figure out something where you're leaving things that you're wrapping them up at the same time, you know, because otherwise it just, you know, it just becomes shit. Like, as an audience, you fucking, like, as a viewer, a fan, you just fucking done dirty, and it's just fucking wrong, and it's just, like, frustrating.
That's right. Space Force,
like, and that's the thing.
We didn't catch that till after it was cancelled already, that we didn't watch that. Like,
yeah, like,
so, we're just sitting through, that's been cancelled. Oh.
Yeah, we started, like, that same, like, the month that it got cancelled, like, just the month before or something. Like, we started...
so bad.
Like, it was so close to it being cancelled, like, when we started watching it. But, like, and that's what I mean, like, I can kind of get that energy, but when you got Stranger Things, that literally was the final season. They had stated it was the final season. This is the final episode. Like, they clarified that this was the last. And people are up in a hissy fit and having it, like, I can understand trying to maybe even doing that, leaving it open so you feel like everyone's saying it's trying to make you feel like, Joyce was a bit mad. But, like, I can understand if that was the whole market thing to leave it open-ended, like, in the sense to make you feel like Joyce did in the very first episode.
Not call to say we need an ending, because
but like that is the ending. That's the point.
You interpret your own ending there, like.
But like if that's the mental state that they wanted to play with, then it's working because that's the ending. It's meant to leave you finished. It's done, but you're in that weird state of like it's not done. It's like that is the ending. You feeling that way is the ending. Like that's the meta point to it. Like if that is the fact, that is the point. It's no more, like, it's meant to leave you crazy and frustrated, but that's the point. Like, just be done with it. You draw your
own conclusions from it, like.
Like, it's just and
crazy. Not one ending is real, because it's just what you think, like.
Exactly, they had that twist. What twist? But it's just people
can't grasp that concept, I don't think.
No, and like, it's interesting how long this market.
It's like they have to be told what is an ending, like.
Yeah. Like, it's like. It's just, this is mental. People are crazy.
Like they're
not happy.
Which is like people's got to be babied for everything.
Yeah.
It's like you have to be told what to do. You have to be told this, told
that.
Yeah,
yeah. That's what it feels like. Like
you look at old movies and that they just end, and that's it.
Yeah.
No one says a word because this generation apparently, that like these younger ones now, like they have to be told when something it's finished. Like I don't get that.
I know, it's just it's fucking
That's
weird.
the perfect of examples. Like Stranger Things is lucky because that could have ended at season 4. That's what it was looking like.
Well, yeah.
The fact you got season 5 is a fucking miracle, really. Like because like said the cast got older. They got offers for everything else.
Yep. Like,
I mean, now they can do it, but like they're in a lot more things now. Like that season 5 was not guaranteed.
Nope.
But it's cool they got to do it.
Like it's just
So many.
Like there was all those pressures, and that's the thing. And then people aren't even like taking that into consideration too. That all the pressure and stress that they went through. Like I said, like that's I'm kind of come back to it again. But yeah, it's just like these are people, these are directors trying to do things. This is like the crew. There's all these things like that. This like, and that's what I say to a lot of people. Like just like I said, we made reference. Like it's just like people with video games. Like okay, you go make a TV show then. You go write yourself a fucking series and try and pitch it.
I mean, you can. It's quite easy. It's just
you
need someone to.
It's very time consuming.
Do publishing and stuff, but like anyone can do it.
It's just
you just need a cast and stuff and a crew and bam, like and they can do it all yourself. Which hey, some people can't. Like there are one man TV shows and shit, but like that takes years.
That's it. Like
takes years. You have to fucking dedicate. And no, if you want an ending, to go make your own fucking ending. Like goddamn.
I know. It's just
just go back and watch it again. You'll find out that is the ending.
Yep.
Watch it again. Speaking of endings, though, like when are we gonna get Reacher season 5 or 4? I mean, Reacher season 4. Apparently, it's coming out this year, but
something like that. Yeah.
The Boys ending now. We're gonna
watch
The Boys season 5.
I gotta watch that last season. I didn't watch that one.
Yeah, what the Boys
season 4?
Yeah,
season 4, the last one.
Season 4.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Season 5 is gonna be so fucking good. Like they're just gonna go with a bang. Like
oh yeah, they're gonna go hard. Like they're gonna like go wild with this because
they planned the ending. Just like the Duffers, they planned an ending.
Exactly, just because they didn't have the script at the time of filming and go well. Again, it wasn't even filming. It's literally production. What do you think happens in production? Like, you know what I mean?
Like people don't realize filming is the easiest part. It's everything else.
It's like exactly. It's like you don't just magically have it. It's like technically
because
every
these
project.
Marvel movies, let's say they're filmed within like 6 months. A movie's filmed within 6 months. The whole rest of that is just the CGI, putting together the movie, the everything else.
And that's okay. That's the other thing too. Is what is irritates me if you think about it. Is they go, oh, they didn't have a script going into season 5. So what they're just supposed to have a sit. Do they have a script when they went into season 1? Like, yeah, they would have, but they had that. Like maybe had it, but like sometimes
they would have had the season 5 after season 4 because they would have been writing that through the whole time.
Well, they didn't because of the whole constraint. Apparently, there was stuff that they didn't get done, so they didn't get a chance to do it after season 4. They didn't get a chance to work on it yet because of all this.
No, but still, like things are written
because
just like that
because
now.
The other thing is too is there was the writer's strike as well that was going on, so that happened during it as well. So that also
like 3 years ago.
That was also affected by shit as well. So that added delays to the whole Stranger Things stuff as well. But it's just like there's all these variables that takes into effect when things are going on, and then they can come up with
2023.
Yeah, so they can write
from
stuff
May to September.
Like you can have writing and do stuff, but it's just like that's why you have a team. Like if they had time to sit down with the other writers, they're not just sitting there writing up scripts themselves.
And the fact the Duffers were the main writers.
Exactly, they have a team that they need. They could come up with stuff and be like, "Here's a script," but they can't finalize it. They need to go over it with the other writers and work on a script, or the one writer can't, they need to, there's a whole process that goes to it. Like, that's the other thing that people don't get. Like, you can't just write and create a script out of thin air. Like, it needs to be, like, sat down, gone over, work out if that makes sense, because this needs to call back to this, and then, things like that. Like, there's all those things.
Why haven't they had a strike against, like, Disney and Marvel for any of these movies? Because the way these Marvel movies have been done lately, why aren't the writers, like, asking for better quality?
Oh! Did you... Well, speaking of that, ironically,
you ever thought of that? Like, they just kept pumping them out.
Well, that's what I want to talk about here. So, apparently a recent post had come out that, Kathleen Kennedy, I don't know if you've seen it, had said that...
Yeah, she gone.
Well, she said... I don't know if you saw the same post that I saw, but it was talking about that the lowest point of her career at Lucasfilms, or that whole part of Disney, was the fan base.
I mean, she's not wrong to a point.
But everyone was...
That Star Wars fan base is mental.
No, but, like, Star Wars under Kathleen Kennedy was absolutely fucked. That's why we had horseshit, because it was all under her. The stuff that we had, like, that's been good, had been kicking her to the side. Like, Kathleen Kennedy had inputs on the last, like, the sequel trilogy, which was just horseshitly screwed over, because we had directors change and this and that, blah, 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 blah. That was all her bullshit. When it came to The Mandalorian, Jon Favreau basically said fuck off to Kathleen. Like, she had her name because but he basically said fuck off. And that's why The Mandalorian did its thing, and it was because she didn't have her stupid input. Like, so
that's ended true now, hasn't it? The Mando.
They got the movie coming out.
Close as well.
There's the movie, and then I think the movie wraps it up. That's why it's been on hiatus. It's because they've been working on the film, and the film's meant to be like the big key point to like that story arc. Because we had The Mandalorian,
which is nice.
Boba Fett's story, which was its own little one season, one shot. Like, that was just a side story to fill in with that story. But that's what
I wonder what Favreau's going for next then.
Who knows? But yeah, it's just nonsense. It's just like, I do get where people are coming from. I do, at the same time, like, I do get both sides. Like, some fans are just too nutcasey and they want.
Most of them right now back then are just mental. Like,
I feel like definitely more so nowadays, lately. Like,
that's
fans...
I told somebody, like, I don't mean it in a bad way, but I'm like, Star Wars is mid. Like, it always has been.
It's like an opera.
I prefer the prequels over the original because I just think it's done better. Like Lucas learned and he did them more seamlessly.
Well, that's basically, he's kind of basically said that himself too, is because he could only do what he could do at the time. So the originals was one way, and then the prequel, because he had learnt new techniques, he could do them a completely different way, and that's why they looked more high royal, because it was based around like the
Not just that, but the writing is better too. Like the writing, the pacing, everything is better in the prequels.
There was a lot more. Well, that's it. There's a lot more that went on because of, like, you got to think about teams as well. You got to think who he had and how he had it in the original trilogy, and then when you got the prequel trilogy, like, the team would have changed and hands would have been different. So then you've got different writers. Right.
Because I said, like, I give Star Wars is. I admit I don't like the original trilogy. I just get bored watching it.
Yeah, but they are very different because, like, you do look at it, like, you can see the energy of it just by, like, the atmosphere. Like, you can see it's very kind of like big but small, but then the prequel is massive.
Like, that's why I'm thinking,
everything's
like
massive.
The sequels really fucked it because they should have been in line with the prequels. Like, had that kind of energy because that's what Star Wars is.
Well, yeah, well, like, it's just the pacing of where you think the universe is going. From when you look at the prequels, then you look at the original series.
It's not a big time jump, really, when you think about it from the
they're only like what,
from the original movies
years?
To the sequels.
Yeah,
it's not a big time jump, really.
They're like 20 years each film, or 30 years each. Well, 20 years between the prequel and then the sequel series. No, 30 years. I think it's like 30 years each jump kind of thing. 40 years.
So it's in real time then?
If you think about real time, because you got Anakin as a kid in the original, like Anakin in the first one as a kid. 20 years later, you got Anakin in his 20s, basically. Or not 20 years, maybe 10 years later. Because Anakin's in his, like, teens. And then Anakin's a bit older again. Yeah, because I think Anakin's, like, 7 or 8, basically, in the prequel. And then he's, like, in his teenage years, like, he's, like, 18 or something, like 17 or 18 in the second movie. And then he's, like, in his 20s in the third film. When he finally becomes Vader.
Yeah, so it's not too much of a big time jump.
And then when you come to the third movie, like Vader's old, and I think he's meant to be like in the first movie back then, like that first original movie, which is episode 4. I think he's like 40 or 50 by then. And then, you know what I mean? Like, it's around that time. Like, he's old, but he's not old.
Okay, so the Skywalker saga, episode 1 to 9, takes place over 67 years.
Yeah.
From 0 to 30. Wait.
Because...
From 0 to 30 is detailed. Yeah.
Because I think the 4, 5, and 6 take time over a couple of years. Where, was it 7, 8, 9... happen in the span of like the same year or 2 years, like if that makes sense. Like it's all happening.
Kind of fucked.
It's more closer in time. Everything happening, like it's happening in the span of like a year. Where, like, but that's actually it's kind of funny now you think about that. The prequel trilogy takes span over like a 30-year gap because it's like kid, teen, adult, and then the story takes place in a smaller chunk because like Luke's still an adult the whole way through. Like only a couple of years, like maybe a year or like has passed. And then you come to the later series, and it's basically like weeks. Like, it's all in the same year. No one's aged because it's just happened so quickly. Like, it's kind of funny how it's like the story has like condensed down over time. The further we've
Which I don't like, because that's what I say. The prequels had the best pacing.
Yeah, it actually has, like... because then you come to the Mandalorian, and that takes place over several different days. So it actually is then.
That's true, because his time period, it wasn't long. Like,
yeah, so the everything was happening like
that's right. You can't draw the Mandalorian out because it's already got a set time. Like it's already between this and this.
Because that's set between.
Which is why Star Wars needs a fucking reboot. Do someone else. Fuck off with the Skywalkers and shit. Just make something else.
Like, you've got a whole universe. Why does it always have to be about this? Like, the fact that we're coming back with another movie and it's following Rey again. It's like, can we fucking leave them behind? Can we just leave that? Because now, like, with the fact that Rey's a Skywalker, that's still carrying on the Skywalker saga.
Can we have a movie of fucking Wookiees?
Like, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, because she says she's a Skywalker...
Can we have it from the Wookiee planet with the Wookiees as the main? Like, can we do something like that?
Like, it's just...
Can we have, like, Chewie growing up and then, like, getting, like... Yeah. Can we have something else?
Like, there's plenty of people. Like, I get we're getting the driver of space movies because we've got, like, Ryan Gosling in Star Wars coming out. Yeah. You know?
Which is just a movie about flying ships. We've already had that.
Like...
Rogue One.
I know.
And shit.
But...
They're just rehashing shit.
But we can have more of that, like, because space is a big place. Like, there's so much going on. But I will laugh. I will laugh, though, if that Starfighter movie, that fucking Star Wars Starfighter movie, like, literally ends up being Driver, but in space. I will laugh my ass off if it becomes, like, Driver in space. Like, he's just, like, some, nonchalant fucking, like, shoehorn, like, fucking underdogs, like, fast pilot.
You know it's going to be, though? He's going to be, like, fucking Han Solo and shit. Like, nah. I bet you.
I mean, there is a lot of those pilots, though, so it does make sense if they went down that route. Because that universe has a lot of that, though.
Give us something different.
They had a lot of smugglers.
Hasn't been done yet.
Like, they had a lot of smugglers. But this is what I'm saying, though, is I would love to see another Star Wars project that the only connection of any references that you may hear about is just, words on the wind of, like, the Empire and things like that. You know what I mean? Like, where
not even that. I just have them on fucking plaques on the wall, like names.
That's what I'm saying. Just names in the wind. That, like, it's that so separate that you're hearing whispers by chance of someone that referencing the Empire. Like, you're not strongly seeing the Empire around. Like, that's how much presence they have in this new saga would be great. We're further on, we're away from it. The Empire is, like, been and gone, and like, this is on the far reaches where the Empire isn't touching because we've got like space. Like I said, space is endless.
Because the Empire can only go so far. Like,
exactly, the Empire isn't everywhere. Like, can we have something that's just...
And can we finally get rid of fucking stormtroopers?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, can we just have them in the wind? Have a different, like, if you're going to have any kind of bad guys...
aliens now? Like, actual proper aliens as, like, guards and...
Well, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, use, like, create other militias. That's why, like, you create other militias that are the types that they've been created because they've heard of the Empire. So these people in these tribes are making their own gangs and mafias to try and fight against. You know what I mean?
Like...
Yeah, that's it. Because that's a species. There's so many of that. But that's what I'm saying. They did tease that in The Mandalorian. It was like relatives of like the Hutts in The Mandalorian. They were showing that they were still like a
That's
mob
why I
boss.
like playing when I was doing Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah.
That's so fucking good for what they...
But
again... It's nothing like Star Wars. Like, it is, but it's
But they
different.
still have like the Empire, and you've got stormtroopers and stuff in that, don't you? You still have them kind of popping up.
Yeah, but they're not a focus.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay,
like, they're there, but they're just guarding things. That's about it.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if we can have something where we're
like, you have
moving
the
away
Hutts,
from that,
like the Hutts, and they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, Jabba's in it.
Yeah.
But no, it's just a nice fresh take of fucking Star Wars because it's something different.
And that's what I mean. It'd be nice to have a whole new setup that you know it's in the universe, like it exists in that world. There's gangs, like have something like some like say smuggler run thing where it's like mafia based stuff for the space, you know. There's militias and stuff, and the real reason why the militias are creating is because, you know, they want to rebel against everyone's always rebelling against some kind of force, and you know they've
I don't know who the dudes are in the Outlaws because the Empire is not really mentioned.
Yeah, that's good. And that's what I mean.
It's just got stormtroopers, but they're not.
They're just side pieces to.
I don't think they exist really. I think it's just the leftover stormtroopers at this point.
It's more of a reference to go. Oh, it's more of one of the things. It's like basically how they're using it is like symbolism. Because if you looked at the game and you didn't have stormtroopers, it'd basically saying, "Oh, you've just slapped Star Wars on the title and called it a day." Which I mean, that's what we kind of want now. We're getting to the point where we want Star Wars, but we don't want it looking Star Wars. We don't want to see lightsabers. We don't want to see the fucking like. Have some variety.
It's set between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
Oh, okay, so that's still very prevalent of the Empire. That's very.
I've only seen like maybe 5 stormtroopers.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Though, so that's what we kind of want. Those we want it existing, but we don't want prevalence of it being so generically looking like a Star Wars film. Like, have other things going on.
But still, Jabba's in there, so it makes sense.
Yeah, like, do things like that. Like, you can still have Mandalorians roaming around, or have, like, references
okay, so it's got the Pikes and the Crimson Dawn. That's what...
Like, have...
Which, you don't get those in the fucking movies, though, the Pikes and the Crimson Dawn. Like, you don't get those in the movies.
That's what I mean.
That's why I liked the Respawn Star Wars games, because they were different as well.
Exactly.
We need a live action with Cal Kestis.
I think a lot of people are asking for that. They're hoping for that, which would be nice because I think we need another game.
Well, maybe. Get it set in that universe because it's still in the same universe, but like get his get it from his story arc.
Have a spin-off from that, expanding it. So you've got the 3 games because I think they're doing a 3rd game, and that was it. So
yeah, they're doing a 3rd one.
Like I think it's only a trilogy, and that's it. But they do spin-off stuff with his character in live action. Like use that. You've got an actor like
because he is canon to the lore. Like
I feel like that's why you've grabbed him as well and used him in the game, so you can be like, oh, if we get to the point where we want to use something film-based, we can have him pop in because we've got the actor. Like, why else would you use an actor like that? Like an actual actor,
right?
Put him in the game. Like, why else would you put him in when you could have just got Joe Blow, any voice actor, made up a character look like a character you wanted to look like, and called it a day? But no, you specifically got
KOTOR and shit. Like just a random fucking character.
Yeah, like you've specifically got an actor.
Because those games aren't connected.
Yeah, but you've literally gone out of your way to grab an actor, and these Star Wars games are canon to the current timeline.
A younger, like a person in their 20s and 30s.
Well, he's so much older now, so you could play it. He can play an older version of himself, like, you know.
Yeah, right.
They de-aged him a bit in the game, but where he's at now, like, so, he can play a later version, you know, or an in-between, like, slight in-between between this and the next game. You know, it's not hard. He's a decent actor. Like,
right.
Don't waste the opportunity kind of thing with him. Like, I hate when they do these things with projects and we just,
I just hope they are making a 3rd. Oh, they are making it. Okay. This was confirmed a while ago, so yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's going to be... Because old mate fucking who oh, that's another thing that's annoying at me about, is that, old mate who, crashed recently, the COD creator, or co-creator, the COD I forgot his name.
He is the COD creator. He made Call of Duty.
No, it's... They always label as that, but all he did was, he helped co-create the original, but people, when they use that, they think he is like COD. You know what I mean? He only did 2 games. Like, the original.
He started Call of Duty.
Yeah, but people think
he is the grandfather of COD.
But because of that, because they always
and Medal of Honor and Titanfall.
Yeah. But that's because the articles. But that's what I'm saying. Because the articles are only referring him as they say as the co-creator of Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
Small brain people just go, oh yeah, I played the latest battle, the latest Call of Duty. It was shit. Fuck that guy. Oh, then the one before that, he didn't do them. Like, he didn't fucking work on it. He hasn't worked on them for the last 20 years. Like,
for a while now.
Small brained motherfuckers. Like,
plus he was with Infinity Ward, so he made the good ones.
He only made the original 2, and then he only worked on Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2. And that's it.
Which are the best ones. Like, and then he left to go to EA.
So in fact, he only made 3 Call of Duty games, and that's it.
Yeah, but he pretty much invented Call of Duty.
No, that's what I'm saying though.
Because he did Medal of Honor first, and then Call of Duty, and then.
But what I'm saying though is because everyone's like labeled him as the people just small brained and think he made Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Modern Warfare, Black Ops. He didn't do any of that. Like, people, calm the fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like, just stop. Like,
he didn't do it, but he technically did. Like, he didn't have. If he didn't do that first game, COD wouldn't exist.
No, but like I'm saying is though he had no input ever since.
But the fact they just called him the COD dude, like
he's like, give him credit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Let's give him more credit than just being the co-creator of Call of Duty. Like, because some people are just so small brained, like they're giving saying his shit was like his work was shit. It's like, yeah, because he didn't work on it. You know what I mean? Like, imagine being yeah, because I paint, being like, oh, the Mona Lisa's shit, I don't like it, man. Dale's a bad artist. I didn't paint it. Wait, you know what I mean? It's like that. It's just like, you know, it's like blaming fucking David Bowie for Mozart. It's like, David Bowie didn't create Mozart. Mozart is the artist, you know what I mean? But people are like, Mozart is the artist, but like, you know what I'm saying though? Like, people are like that though. People like blame someone else for someone else because they're in similar fields. It's like blaming Spielberg for fucking, I don't know, Die Hard. Spielberg did do Die Hard. Like, fuck.
Right?
Like, you know, it's that kind of shit. Like, people are blaming, like, you know, discrediting. It's like, give credit where it's credit due, you know. Oh, mate, he had input on the 2 Star Wars games. He actually helped with Titanfall. He did the 2 Star Wars.
He did the 2 Titanfalls, which Titanfall 2 is probably the greatest first-person shooter
he was
ever
like
fucking made.
Creative director on those games. Like, it's kind of like sad that he fucking crashed. It was an accident.
And then he did Battlefield 6.
Yeah. Like, the last
that is a good game because of him, pretty much. Like he literally,
like, he left. Like,
he was the,
you know,
director, CEO, like he was the head honcho.
Like, why? Like, I can understand like trying to be like, oh, let's use this for things, but like, you're giving misinformation based. Like, you know what I mean? Though, like, you're not giving full information. You're kind of misinformationing it correctly.
You're picking stuff. So,
yeah,
like, which is
because
just
technically,
Call of Duty, like.
Because realistically, the majority of work he done, he was creative director at EA. That should be his title, was creative director of EA, because that's what he did. He worked at EA, and majority of the games he made was creative. Like, he was creative director at EA. Like, label him as that. Like, I can understand, yes, because, you know, COD is a big thing, and yes, he helped create the first 1 and 2 originals. Like, that is a big thing as well. But like, people now just crediting him as just being like, oh, he did the whole lot. It's like, he got paid for none of the other CODs because he wasn't creative director. He wasn't with the company.
No.
Like, you know, stop crediting him as that, and then stop bagging the games out and then bagging him out, because
what he's done for FPSs over his career is massive.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I mean. Like, acknowledge him for like better shit than what he did than just this small little tiddly bit that they want to use.
Look at Titanfall. That shit was like back on the 360. The original Titanfall.
That's why I get mad. That's why I get annoyed with like half of the gaming journalism, because they just do things that seem clickbaity just to get you that spike of like.
Also, that suits their narrative, and he's just the COD guy.
Because then you have then you have people going on like.
He did better games. Look at Titanfall 2. Go play that and say it's a bad game. You just can't. That game is a 10 out of 10.
Because basically, there was because basically what it came down to was like, for one example, again, it's just like people just see things. Oh yeah, Because basically what it was
Also, he did Apex Legends. That was his under
Yeah,
his
yeah,
watch
yeah.
too. Like,
but like but because you create a ball of misinformation. So basically, one of the clips, like again, this is the start of misinformation, which it can easily start snowballing, is like the burnt peanut. He, being who he is as a content creator, has a following. When you have so much misinformation, when you get like Charlie on the other hand, when he gets information, he dives into it and he looks into it and then he talks about it. Like that's what he does.
He actually verifies shit
when people
and looks
type
at
things
it
up and he looks it up. Not just when someone goes, "Oh, you such and such died," and then like Charlie would go, "Oh, let's have a look. Oh yeah, I know him. Yeah, he did this, and this." Where Burnt Peanut goes, someone I think it was in the comments or something goes, "Such and such died." He goes, "Oh yeah, I played the last Call of Duty game. It was alright." It's like he had nothing to do with that. Like, but then that's another tick to create misinformation, because then it goes from things like that, and then people just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just these little things. Even though it's such a small little thing, it starts snowballing because that becomes like a video. People watch the video. People take that as information.
I am scared now of where Battlefield's gonna go after, because he's gone now.
Yeah. Well, I haven't touched Battlefield.
Unless the team carries what he did.
I think it'll still be fine. Like, I mean, Battlefield before that has been good without him, because he didn't really. I mean, you think about it.
Yeah, but the last few games were shit until he got there.
No, well, I mean, Bad Company was good. He had nothing to do with Bad Company.
Yeah, that was over a decade ago, though.
But that's what I'm still saying, though. He'd been with them for that long. So,
Well, he wasn't doing the Battlefield stuff then. He was doing the Titanfall and Star Wars and...
You can't necessarily say, like... I mean, Battlefield 6 has been good, since the last, game. Like, because Battlefield...
Since about a decade ago.
Because Battlefield 1 and Battlefield V, 5, they were still okay games.
5
was
was
different.
dog shit.
But, that was trying to continue on from what 1 did. And 1 did what 1 did. 5 just couldn't...
Yeah, but 1 was perfection. Like, you can't top that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't try and do the same... it's tricky trying to do the same thing again.
So I said, if he wasn't involved with 6, it wouldn't be what it is.
It might have just been another 2042.
Probably not that bad, but probably another Battlefield 5 or something.
Yeah. But no, it would... But that's what I'm saying.
Decent game,
they're still decent. Like, I mean, but you kind of give credit...
Because he knew what people wanted. Like, he was the guy who...
But, I mean...
Because he plays them himself. He knows what people want.
But that's the thing, though. It's like, try and make it sound like Battlefield 6 sound great. It may seem good and done good work. It may seem... But, we haven't touched it. We haven't played Battlefield... I haven't touched Battlefield 6 in, a month or 2 months. If it was really...
Because there's just other games, fuck.
That's what I'm saying, though. If it was really good of what it actually was good... we would still be dabbling in. I've been actually contemplating uninstalling it because I'm not playing it.
I wouldn't go that far.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's I'm not touching it.
Shoot people.
But I've got plenty of other games I can do that in. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah, like Call of Duty.
Call of Duty is just... I don't even touch Call of Duty. But I've got Ark now. I've got Ark where I can do that. I've got Fortnite still where I can do that. There are other games that I can still play that I'm shooting people. You know what I mean? It needs to... Where's the it's good. It's better than COD, but it's just better than.
I just hope the new Star Wars game is good now because he was the main man behind all these games.
But I mean, it is again. It's creative director. It's having the idea to.
He had the decisions. He could say, put that in, no to that, yes to that.
Exactly.
I hope the person under him knew what he wanted. They took what from him. Well, how long have they been under him for? Probably the last decade or so.
Yeah.
So
I'm assuming
he's got friends there who probably knows what he wanted.
Exactly. I'm assuming they know what's going on. That there's, But yeah, it's just one of those things.
It's still fucked though. He just gone like that.
A silly little accident. But I mean, it makes sense. That road. I've watched videos of that. It's fucking. I don't know how they were able to get away with that road though. That road is so fucking dangerous. I've watched so many videos of people driving through that tunnel. It is the most stupidest fucking tunnel. You have a tunnel.
You have to use common sense.
But you have tunnel, tunnel. But then the tunnel has the most glaring blind light. Even if you're driving at a decent safe speed, you come out of that being blinded already by light. Even if you're driving at a normal speed, you get blinded by light because of how they've cut the mountain. and where the sun comes over, it just shines. So you literally get a blinding wall of light, and you come
out. You
out.
need to extend that around a bit more. Like,
yeah, and then you gotta like turn. Like basically, as soon as you come out, you've got a little bit of pacing, and then you gotta turn. But like the fact that it's such a blind hazard makes that even worse. If there wasn't as blinding, the curve would be fine. But the fact that you can get blinded by light by like anything because of how it's so bad.
Especially in the evening times because that sun be low.
Yeah, like it is fucking harsh. Like it's like a render
Fuck,
tunnel.
man.
Like literally, when I watch people go through it when they film it, it's like it renders like it's just white. And you get to a point and it goes, boom, and then you see road. It's just like what the fuck.
Right.
Like I know eyes are a
Just
bit better than a
fucked up.
camera, but still like that's fucked. Like they need it.
Something that shouldn't have happened, and it's fucking sucks. Like,
Yeah.
if only they didn't take that road, or if that road was done better. Like,
They're doing something because it was filmed as well. Like that's the crazy part.
yeah, because the fuck part is there are people there because they know what that corner is.
Yeah, so people were filming it, were talking about it or something like that, and then and they had
Because I saw the accident, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, there's actually
Because
caught
there's
like
people filming it.
like it's notorious.
Because
like,
there's a little waiting spot there. I'm thinking they were waiting for something. Except you can hear the car coming through the tunnel at a certain high speed.
Yeah.
And they just started recording. Like,
yeah, because it's such a long tunnel span, you could hear it. Yeah, I was like, fuck, that's just
that's
crazy.
why I hate tunnels here, because like you can be blinded coming out of a fucking dark tunnel.
Yeah, like it's fucked. Like
It's just like going from inside to outside on a bright day. You're like, oh.
Yep.
Except magnify that going like 200 k's.
Like that's the only recurring thing.
You can't react.
And like that's the mean. Like that, it's just mental. Like again, people say things, but without knowing facts and understanding things. I feel like comprehension is a very hard, strong suit for a lot of people. I feel like I don't.
But also, don't forget the main rule of the internet. You have to be first on something.
Yeah.
Even if it's right or wrong.
Like, because that's like a lot of things. Like
that's the thing. Like people hear something, they just type whatever the fuck they want, and just to get it out there.
It blows my mind that the just comprehension of understanding certain things is just so hard to understand, and the understanding of even like, because I was talking to Al earlier and just bringing up things like just a general understanding of copyright and comprehension and licenses and like collaborations, like. Because another thing was I saw, this was on Threads, someone posted, people ripping out the comments of being smartasses without actually giving the right info, like, actually just saying, comprehensively, like, people just being smartasses, instead of just being, like, correcting why this is a thing, people just have to be dicks. But, like, someone was going on about, like, with Fortnite, and it's just like, why can you use dancing emotes, like, in the different game modes, but then you can't use, like, this object emote in, like, the Lego mode, like, it's, things like that. It's just like, because dancing, there is no copyright over dancing. Yeah, there's music, but copyright music, like with Lego specifically, Lego has no licensing over sound. So therefore, motion dances.
They're just using the Lego, like they're not doing anything else.
Like I said, just doing a pose. So Lego doesn't have license over that. But when you've got like an emote that's an object of like a ball or a car, or if that's related to something like, say, South Park, that is a license. So if you've got a Fortnite character riding a Cheesy Puff rocket that has a Cheesy Puff logo or whatever on it, that's a license. And because Lego doesn't have a license for South Park, they can't use that emote. Like, it's not that hard to understand.
No.
And it's not that hard for people to correct people and say these kind of things. It's just a simple thing. It's nothing wrong, nothing aggressive, nothing bad. Like, it's correcting someone and saying it's because it's a license issue. Lego doesn't have a license, even in game. What Fortnite does is they still have partnered licenses between what Fortnite can get collaboration with. Yes, because Fortnite got a collaboration with Fortnite doesn't mean Lego gets a collaboration with South Park. You know what I mean? Because it's the licensing is cross. It can be cross used. They can use Lego, like the South Park emotes for
licensing is very specific.
Yeah. And like
it is black and white. There is no grey in licensing.
Exactly. But if Lego had a South Park licensing and they had a South Park range, those objects could be created in Lego forms because they've got a partnership. But because they don't, That's like now all of a sudden where Mega Bloks, like it's not Mega Bloks
Because
now,
Lego is family orientated.
yeah. So what I was going to say now is, Lego recently got their license with Pokemon. That is a big thing now. So what Lego can do, because they have a partnership with, before Pokemon had a partnership with Mega Bloks, it was one of those things, and it's taken a while to move up from Mega Bloks to Lego.
The things are horrible.
But now Lego has a partnership with Pokemon, and Pokemon has a partnership with Lego. There's a licensing there, and Lego can do things with that now. That, you know, if say Fortnite was to do a collab with Pokemon, they could do stuff.
That doesn't work for Fortnite though. That just goes for their actual Lego sets.
No. But I'm saying if Fortnite got a license collab with Pokemon, that would be a cross, because Lego has a license with Pokemon, and Fortnite would have a. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you can't cross them because they're not licensed.
That's what I'm saying. Though I'm saying if Fortnite had got their own license with Pokemon, then you could, because one company has their license.
It doesn't work like that. Just because Lego and Pokemon have a thing like with the sets doesn't mean it works in Fortnite, because that's completely different.
No, you're missing what I'm saying. I'm saying if Fortnite and Pokemon had a license.
Yeah.
If they had, so Fortnite has their Pokemon license.
Yeah, but then you can't put the Pokemon with Lego though, because it's.
You can, because no, but I'm saying if Fortnite has a license with Pokemon and Lego has a license with Pokemon, they could cross because they both have their licenses.
Yeah, that's for if it's in Fortnite though.
That's what I'm saying. So if Fortnite got their hands on a Pokemon license, then you could do. That's what I'm trying to say as an example. Is you could do cross collab and have those things that are, like, you know, doing different things in Lego form, because they have that licensing to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have both parties with licenses, if you had the emote where the character was riding Bulbasaur, you could have that Lego version model in Lego, because Lego already have that model. You know, because it's licensed, so therefore, you know, you could have the normal version Lego. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's all part of licensing. But both parties need to have the license. When one party, like I said, because like you're saying, because Lego has the partnership to Pokemon, Fortnite can't just
that's nothing to do with the games though. That's just for their sets.
No, that's what I'm saying though. When Lego gets licenses for things like that, that gives them like a larger license. So if they were to work on a Lego Pokemon game, they could. Like, it would be made by Pokemon, because it'd be like Game Freak or whatever, they'd mostly do it. But they could do that.
It'd be made by TT, I think.
Or TT. But it'll be in collaboration with like Game Freak and stuff like that. But they could do that because they've got the licensing, because they've got models. They've got to create models. So therefore, you know what I mean? There's a whole process. So they could technically go down that route, because...
Yeah, but on the terms of, yes, Lego have a deal, but it's only for physical Lego sets, nothing else.
At the moment. But that's what I'm saying.
They have to pay again to get something else.
Yeah, but like it's, as I'm saying though, it's still like it's
which
isn't
part of lucrative, because like them sets are gonna just be a big thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why they would mostly go down the route of doing like a Lego Pokemon game at some point, because they know how popular it would be. Like, everything Pokemon is popular.
Won't do that. They won't do that.
You don't think they wouldn't partner?
Not for Pokemon.
I reckon they would if they've done a Lego deal. Like, that's going to be big.
We would have had one all fucking ready if they wanted to do that.
But they've already just done it now. Like I'm saying, it's going to be a thing that's going to come, because they've just started the license. They've got the partner license now to do Lego. That's what I'm saying. The fact that they've done Lego.
Yeah, because now, Nintendo's getting a lot of that Lego money.
That's what I'm saying. So therefore, it's going to lead down.
But a game, it's up to Game Freak mostly.
Well, I think one of the games that they've been doing isn't really
because Nintendo doesn't own Pokemon, I don't think. Like, they don't actually own. I think it's Game Freak who have it.
But but
they're not owned by Nintendo.
So it's what I'm saying. It's a thing that could lead up to a possibility.
Nintendo's buying the game from Game Freak, I think.
The IP, like something. Yeah.
Yeah, the IP. Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, it's all, there's all these licensing that goes into things. That's what I'm saying. It's got to be part and parcel of how things work, and that's what I'm just trying to. That was just an easy example.
Okay, so Nintendo holds stakes in the IP.
Yeah. So
that's it. They don't actually own.
But they worked. They're saying
Game Freak can put Pokemon on other things if they feel like it.
Yeah, but I'm saying they've done some kind of deal.
As long as Nintendo say yes.
They're saying they've done some kind of deal just to be able to get the Pokemon into Lego. That's still into figures. Like, that's still a license agreement contract.
I think that's a Game Freak thing, really, not a Nintendo thing.
But still, that's what I'm saying. They're still merchandising, so they've done something, and it looks good. Like, the quality is
because
insane.
Game Freak have a game coming out on console, on PS5 and Series X very shortly too.
Yeah,
looks fucking good, actually.
There's a whole new IP, yeah.
Yeah,
I think you use similar elements.
Game Freak just whipping out of nowhere, like.
Well, they've done like other mobile games, like Game Freak have done other mobile games and stuff like that. But this is the first time I think that they're actually doing a.
This is their biggest thing they've ever done. Like they've really Nintendo. Branched out.
But yeah, like that's the thing, because like I think because I know Lego and Simpsons have had their license, and that's why that's worked. That's another one. That's an example of something that actually has an existing license. Lego and Simpsons have had a license together for ages. So therefore, like stuff with like the Simpsons emotes, they've made Lego versions of these emotes in the Lego mode because that Lego license exists. So that's actually one that does exist. That I can make reference to.
Yeah, but that license almost must have went through Fortnite though. Otherwise, you can't do it unless it's in writing.
No, because there's the Simpson Lego, like that actually exists. Like you got to think, like they had the games. The Simpsons were collabed in that. Like the Dimensions, Lego Dimensions had the Simpsons. They've actually got Lego figures.
Okay.
Like you can actually buy actual Simpson Lego.
They were in that?
Yeah. They had Bart in the Lego Dimensions.
Like, I don't feel bad for the Dimension stuff, how that just vanished.
It's kind of...
What happened to that? Like, the Imaginators and shit just off the face of the earth.
A lot of stuff just disappeared. But, like, that's the thing. So, like, there's things like that exist. So that's that's why Fortnite's taken a while to be able to have a lot of the characters be able to be Lego versions, because Lego has to go through a licensing process. I think even to just get some of the figures, because that's been a kind of a leak tease as well, is that there's a lot of the character models that there are a lot of crossover ones that haven't got Lego versions. Like, I don't think Kratos has a Lego version yet, but Aloy does, because they've got the Lego...
the Lego Horizons.
Yeah, so therefore they've
Horizons. Is it... What's it? What the fuck
Lego,
it is?
Yeah. Something like that. But, like, that's what I'm saying. So there are things where there's characters that do have it because they've got licensing, but others they don't because there's no licensing and they got to try and work out things. That's why, like... The Halo, like Master Chief doesn't have a Lego version because he's still, I think, owned by, like, partnered with Mega Bloks. So therefore, like, yeah, it's...
Game Freak made Tembo. Are you kidding me?
Tembo.
They made they made Tembo the badass elephant. That was Game Freak. Are you fucking kidding me? Published by Sega.
Oh, interesting.
In 2015.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen that game before. It is...
That's not too long ago, really. That's just 11 years ago.
A decade ago, yeah.
11
around that, yeah. And they did Little Town Hero for Xbox, PS4, Switch.
Actually, speaking, do you know what the crazy thing is? Speaking, this year being 2026, this year marks 10 years since David Bowie has passed. Which is crazy. I watched someone made a fan-made thingy, whatever you call it. Because
in 10 years, I've been in remission.
In remission?
In December, 10 years.
That's alright.
Cancer-free, that's gone so fucking quick.
Yeah. I've done this for like 7 years nearly. Like 6, 7, yeah.
Announced in May 2023. What the it's called Beasts of Reincarnation. That Game Freak game. It's the first AAA title by Game Freak outside of the Pokemon. Pokemon's not AAA. Fuck me dead.
I mean, I know. Like it's because it's a large franchise, so it's labeled under
that
AAA.
Does not have AAA money put into it.
But the quality of the Pokemon games aren't AAA. Look at like was that fucking Arceus?
No.
Like how empty it was. Like and it was broken for a long time. Like they had to go through.
But the game's apparently good. But
like it's so empty. Like it's so open. It's like you look for a span. It's like tree, turn 300 meters.
Pokemon is not
tree.
It's fucking AA.
Yeah. Like
so it's the first AAA title, really.
And you know what the thing is, though?
Set in Japan in the year...
If they want... Hey?
That's in the very, 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 very far future. Set in the year 4026.
Oh, fuck.
I thought it was like in the, let's say the 20s, but no, it's in the 40s.
It's 2,000 years in the future.
2000 and... Yeah, exactly 2,000 years, yeah.
Yeah, everyone...
I'm going to say, fucking it.
Everybody would be truly dead by then.
The story follows Emma the Stealer and her dog Koo as they navigate a post-apocalyptic land ruled by corruption. It sounds pretty good, though.
I don't think the world's going to be like that in 4,000 years. I don't even think the Earth will still be here in 4,000 years. I think everyone would have evac.
Also, will just don't know in what state.
Yeah, like, I think everyone would be evac. Fucking moved on.
The fact that it's an action, it's an ARPG, action role playing game, is fantastic.
Mm.
It's published by a thing called Fictions. Fictions. I've never heard of it. Like the fact that it's coming out this year.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
On PS5 and Series X and Windows, not the Switch.
Not the Switch.
It's on. No, it's a current gen. I mean, I'm probably too big for the Switch too. Even. That's great. Okay, so Fictions Inc. Formerly Private Division. Oh, so they were called Private Division. Founded in 2017. What the fuck? Take-Two's prime publishing model. Take-Two's prime publishing. Are they under Take-Two?
Okay.
Oh yeah, parent. Take-Two. That's their parent company. What? Okay. Okay, they published Kerbal Space Program. Ancestors, that game's horrible. The Outer Worlds, they published Outer Worlds? Hades? Okay, so their stuff they've published is pretty good.
They got a good track record.
Except for Tales of the Shire, Lord of the Rings. That was last year. But they published No Rest for the Wicked.
Oh, true.
Oh, they did Penny's Big Breakaway. God damn it.
They got a big publishing license, so
they did Ollie World, but the fact that they did Hades and Kerbal and shit, like, and Lego Party.
Yeah, Lego Party was pretty big. I want to get that.
That was last year too. God damn.
I want to get that for the PlayStation.
Just crazy, like the history of Game Freak. They've made so many games other than Pokemon that, like, I don't even know of.
Yeah.
They got games spanning 30 years.
I was going to say, they've got to have done other things on the
40 years, actually.
To, like, keep them sustainable, like, besides just Pokemon.
They made Yoshi for the NES back in the 1991.
Because you can't just stick to one thing and just, like, have that be sustainability. You got to mix it up.
Their first Pokemon game was 1996. Before that, they were doing, like, all sorts of things.
That's crazy.
Mario and Wario for the Super Famicom. Like, they did Magical Totoro-kun for the Mega Drive. I don't know what that is.
Piss so freaking bad. Give me a sec. Oh, I'm not naked. That's what I was going to say.
They made a PS1 game called Clickmedic. Clickmedic. That was in 1999. I mean, the stuff is mainly Pokemon, though.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it makes sense. It makes them a lot of fucking money. I just wish they had a Pokemon game with voice acting now. Like, the fact that GameCube had voice acting, I think. Some of the GameCube games. Well,
that's what I mean. We've gotten to the point where that far now that Pokemon should have. Oh, my camera's.
What?
It's. I'm actually sitting back. I don't know. My end, it's here. It's showing that I'm not here.
Are you back?
Yeah, I'm sitting back. I'm literally sitting right now. Yeah. I'm literally sitting right now.
How did that... What?
Why is it not...
If you move the microphone, does that move on the camera? Like, what the fuck?
No, it doesn't. It's all still.
Turn your camera off and back on again.
Ah! That was kind of creepy.
Scare, isn't it? Like, what the fuck?
I was like, wait, why am I not there? Why is nothing... Like, why is it... What?
I have never seen that happen. Like, you walked off and then you...
Like, I can understand my camera doing that usually with OBS and stuff, but not with, like, Discord.
Yeah.
Just to, like, remove me and bring me back.
That's weird.
Happy, 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 ho.
Like, what? Like, I'm pretty sure the GameCube games had voice acting. Did the Let's Go Pikachu on that have voice acting?
I don't think it did. Pokemon, like it might have, but it might have been very minimal. Because I know like that Pokemon Snap one, like that redid that Pokemon that had like minimal voice acting every now and then.
Oh, okay. Okay, the Pokemon Colosseum and Gale of Darkness, some Pokemon cry out their name. That's
That's normal.
Yeah, but not in the Switch and that. It's not in the Switch games. They don't even do that. Yeah. They don't even. They just go or something. Pokemon Snap, a new Pokemon Snap characters have voice lines, especially in the newer Switch version. So Pokemon Snap has voice acting.
That's what I'm saying, but it's like only minimal. Like it's only like some slight cutscenes, and then it just cuts.
Okay, off. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. Pikachu and Eevee have voice lines similar to the anime. Pikachu and Eevee have voice lines.
In Detective.
Similar to the anime, like they just. What? I do want to play Let's Go Pikachu because I want to get it because it's Pokemon Yellow remade on the Switch. I like Yellow. Yellow was good. And of all the games they've like brought back and remade and shit, why not Emerald?
Yeah.
Why not? Emerald is probably hands down the best. Hands up, the best Pokemon game. Like one of them from the Game Boy era. But no, that keep your eye on Beast of Reincarnation. Probably a banger. Probably a banger.
It mostly will be a banger. It'll be the one time. I'll be funny that it ends up being like Expedition 33, where it's just like the most
comes out of nowhere and
it's like their most acclaimed game, and it's like better,
right?
Like the best shit, and it just like shits all over Pokemon. Like just you know what I mean? Like in that kind of sense, where it's just like.
To be fair, some of the other games shit over Pokemon.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like this, like blatantly, like it's just so.
As an adult, I do not find any of the Pokemon games interesting anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I played Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet.
Like it'd just be hilarious that it's just like becomes so much better than Pokemon. Just shits all over Pokemon and makes them contemplate like, fuck, what do we do? You know what I mean? Like really makes them. I don't know. It's kind of sounds.
Now.
Yeah, it's not as bright. It'd just be funny because like Pokemon feels like I just feel like Pokemon needs a big wake up. Like as a game, like franchise, like it just needs a wake up. Because
Pokemon needs to be like, make it AAA fucking voice acting, every fucking thing.
Yeah. Like I don't know, just because they do.
I'm sick of just like reading lines after lines after just make them say it.
That's why I get mad with like the Nintendo games. That's why I don't really play like the Switch or Nintendo stuff that often because just that, and I just get really frustrated with it. It's like if I want to do that,
the fact that Donkey Kong Bonanza has voice acting.
It's like hopefully they're starting to go that way now.
Mario doesn't even get voice acting really.
I'll love the next Mario game. It's Chris Pratt.
I would too because he is Mario now. Yeah.
It makes sense.
Hey, I reckon he would take that payday any fucking day. Maybe not, because Nintendo are too cheap to put voice acting in their damn games.
So, who knows?
Yeah, that's why they don't do it right, because it costs a bit more extra fucking money to put voice lines.
I know. It's like
you make so much money as it is, like just spend a few hundred, maybe a few thousand.
I think when I saw Arc Raiders, I think they're looking at with like this is one with Arc Raiders, is that I think they're looking at doing more like actually adding more voice lines into the game, like actually like they've got some stuff, but they want to like
because it's not hard to do it now in this day and age.
Like that's when when I see like companies are cool, it's like they're going out of the way to like you know
it's the immersion factor,
but like the fact that they want to add more just to do more to have more atmosphere and experience to expand. Like
I'm pretty sure the finals has a lot of voice lines.
They added more substance to balance it out.
I so want to play the finals now after all they've done to it, like the last fuck knows how long.
Yeah, I think it's changed a bit now. I think that's what I.
It looks fantastic. Like the gameplay and all that. Like,
because it was just another like a team, like not even team, because I remember you could play solos when I played it one time. Like, but it was just like it was
there's
just
been
battle
teams
royale.
for a while though. It's been teams for a long time.
But it was just like another battle royale.
You can play it solo.
But I think they added more substance to it now. It's not just a
battle
royale.
Things,
like because it was that whole like they made it on this concept where it's like it's still a battle royale, but they made it like more of a direct.
I think it's still in early access too, actually.
But like it changed up a bit more because it was that whole like live. It was kind of like that TV show, like get your trophy, evac with it,
like a game show.
Yeah, gladiators kind of, but.
Are they from Sweden? Huh.
Ah, Sweden.
The devs are from Sweden. That's crazy.
Sweden.
They have so many developers right now, like employees, compared to when the finals first came out. Oh my lord. Like in 2019, they had 50 employees. 2025, 350.
God.
They grew 300 developers. Bigger. Hence why they got like arc raiders and shit.
Yeah.
And the finals is now what it's meant to be.
Yep.
Founded in 2018 in Stockholm, Swedish. Sweden. Included former DICE employees. Oh. Makes sense why they got the mechanics in the finals now. Yeah. The destruction mechanics. Yeah, Magnus Norden, Rob Runeson, Stefan Strandberg, Patrick Sutherland, Jenny Hodgsinger, I don't know how to say that, and Johan Anderson. That's a lot of ex-DICE employees right there. That's a lot of them. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7 of them. Crazy. And this was back when they were small. So, I wonder how many more went there.
Yes.
Patrick Sutherland is the CEO. Sutherland. Sutherland. I don't know how you say that. Sutherland.
Sodlane.
Oh, dang. After 2 decades at EA, he just left and did that. God damn. One thing I don't get is, why does every game need every hit game need a movie adaptation? How do you make an Arc Raiders movie? You can't.
It would just be like the Minecraft movie where it'd be Arc Raiders. You know what I mean? Like it would just be a movie set in the Arc Raiders universe. Like it wouldn't really be generalized specific. Like, it might be like maybe.
It reminds me of the Condemned movie. Like
it just exists.
Her comes out last. Like you can't. It's a shit movie idea.
No, Arc Raiders does have a story there. Like there is a lot of stuff going on because
but it wouldn't work in a movie. Like
well, no, it would just be like a Star Wars movie kind of thing. Well, like not Star Wars. That's just a random pick. But it was that when that was recent. That was like Star Warsy. It was that robot movie. Fuck, it was really good. It's a movie about robots. It was really fucking good. It was like.
But still,
cyborgs and shit.
Not everything needs a fucking movie adaptation.
Yeah, like I mean, like saying this, like you could literally make a movie because there is a story there of stuff that happened and stuff that led into, like things that led into what it is. And like I said,
yeah, but it wouldn't be Arc. Oh, I'm gonna say Raiders then. Arc Raiders because Arc Raiders is you go around. Pew, pew, pew.
That's just
looting.
I mean, you can make a story out of that. Like, that's just simplifying basicness. Like,
don't fucking do it, Patrick. Don't do it.
It's just, like, but like I say though, yeah, everything doesn't need a movie. But what I'm saying is, like, it all is just be following either the main characters or it'd be some random character that they would create that just lives in like a post-apocalyptic wastelanded world. That's a dystopian. It's very generic. You know what I mean? It's very basic. Realistically, when you think about it,
Tom Cruise movies with the fucking
you can literally have Tom Cruise in the movie playing a wastelander. He's got some scrap and he just does whatever.
So pretty much like a Fallout thing. No,
Not,
don't.
you can just have it's just a generic dystopian action movie. There's plenty of them that exist. You could literally say it's Arc Raiders.
We don't need any more at that point. Just stick to the game. Just play the fucking game.
Because there's a lot of story in the cutscenes and stuff. Like, there's a lot of substance. Like I said, the game's changed because of the PvP element, but I understand why they have the PvP element because it's playing that whole Walking Dead aspect where, of course, like even Zombieland makes the joke of it. You know what I mean? When it's the end of the world, is everyone going to be your friend? No, they're not. Right. Like, bloody irritated cough.
There's also another reason. We've already had them before.
But like that's the thing though.
Don't need any more.
People are complaining about PvP. It's like, do you think like I get annoyed sometimes with being because it's a game. Like sometimes I just want to do the missions. Like that's just me because I just want to do the missions and get the story out the way. Like I'm watching the story, I'm listening to the story, but I just want to like binge it out sometimes. And it would be nice to sometimes like this is just again personal to be able to like have an option where if I wanted to like interact on a PvP server, but like that's why I get the PvE exists because again, just like reflecting the real world. Not everybody is your fucking friend. Not everyone's going to get along.
Will be,
people will clash heads. People are going to
go for themselves.
Exactly. So like that's what this whole point is. That's
you've got to do to survive in an apocalyptic world.
And that's why they changed.
You don't trust anybody.
No, and that's why they changed it from a PvE game like Helldivers to their becoming a game that was PvE PvP. Because Helldivers, it makes sense for its narrative to be a PvE game. Because you're playing from the view of Super Earth. You are one super colony that is right and everyone else is wrong. You literally shoot everyone that's on the opposite side of you because you are all minced soldiers that are in that mindset.
Right.
You are the good guys. So that's why you can kill your friends, but that's because that's just collateral damage. Like that's making fun of that. But when it comes to Arc Raiders, you're playing as individual people that live in this big massive world. Not everyone's going to get along.
Because the joke with Helldivers is people are dispensable.
Yeah, that's
you are
exactly
literally cloned to come down the next person. Like
yeah, exactly. They're dispendable and they're soldiers. They're following a regime.
Isn't like that. You're not cloned and you don't have these endless amount of fucking clones coming down.
You're meant to play. They're trying to play that aspect that you're.
I'm keen for the Helldivers movie. Like, it's a show, I think, actually.
Yeah. Which is again like it's gonna be mate. It's the same kind of concept.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so chaos.
Like it's the same thing. That'll be like a kind of like a Starship Troopers kind of vibe.
That's what I mean. Like it's gonna be just except with that like there's a book they have to go with that where the Helldivers is whatever Arrowhead won.
So. That's what I'm saying. There's there's that fine line where
there's also a new Starship Troopers game coming soon. A retro shooter.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. So that's the thing. See, at least with Helldivers is a straightforward one-directional perspective with an open universe. So you could just have any Joe Blow guy that could be one of these Marines from his perspective even, and he's just fighting bugs and robots. Like, you could do kind of anything open-ended as long as you're sticking to that.
Illuminate the bugs, the
robots. Whereas Arc Raiders has the story. You've got to, if you're doing anything, you've kind of got to confine it in narrative with the story that exists. It's like, you can only follow a certain path. You either do it beforehand, which is already kind of led into
this. Which is why the Helldivers one works, where they've been rejecting the other one because Arc Raiders is... You got to try and nail down what to do.
You got to work in with what's already there. Like you can't just Joe Blow make like from the perspective of the character that's like what you're doing in the game.
It's not like Fallout, where Fallout is a set one thing.
Yeah. Again, like that's it. Well, it's kind of like the Fallout route where Fallout's doing because Fallout has to kind of tippy-toe with what stuff already exists.
Yeah, that's a set thing. They can't do whatever they want.
Yeah, and that's what Arc Raiders would have to do. Arc Raiders would have to tippy-toe with the confine of what narrative they have. They can't just do whatever they want. You can't just you can't just make a story about some Joe Blow random Speranza I mean, you could, but then you're missing out on all the substance that the game's trying to give you.
Right.
Like, it kind of then says, then it also becomes, if you do that kind of aspect of just having a random character, that's kind of saying, fuck you to Arc Raiders, we're doing what we want to do. It's like, what the fuck? Like, then, it's kind of like, you got to draw that fine line where you're keeping true and partnering with what you're collabing with to have the right story. But then, again, people don't take that into account. Like, you got to write the right script. You got to have the right person with the right narrative to understand that this is your vision.
And the fact that it would have to be the game writers, really, who are writing that, which takes them away from Arc Raiders.
Because like I say, Arc Raiders is still so young. It's only, like, been out, like, a couple of months. Like, it's insane, like, the traction has. But, like, there's so much
lore. Look at the Last of Us show. They had Neil Druckmann there, which took them away from the studio.
Yeah. That's exactly
it.
Like,
it's like 3 years or 2 years, whatever it was.
And that's exactly it. Like, Arc Raiders is still so fresh. There's so much content they still got to bring to the game.
Just leave it.
They need to focus on the game story and finish working on that before they think about a movie or a TV show. Like, let them grow the game and expand the game more so they know what they're doing and getting it all out. Because, again, I'm positive they don't have a script either for Arc Raiders, like, or what they're doing for their story narrative. They're playing it as they are at the moment.
No, just think, you've just released a game and people are like, movies, like,
Like, we're still working on our franchise. Like, imagine like, fucking, what other game would be it? Like, imagine, like, I know, say, like, a Telltale's game. It's like, you know how they release everything in episodes? Imagine they go, like, episode 1, and someone's like, let's do a movie adaptation. It's like, we haven't done episode 2, 3, or 4, or 5 yet, or the DLC spin-off. Like, you want to do a movie already? It's just like, again, it's like Game of Thrones. It's like Game of Thrones. You know, how many books were written? And then they made a series adaptation and they just did whatever the fuck they're doing. And now apparently they're going back because they've got the actual book now and they want to do an adaptation of the actual ending or something. I don't know, there's some weird bullshit going on.
I thought it was a prequel thing.
Or they're doing prequel thing, but apparently they might want to do the actual...
So there's a third one. Fuck me dead.
So it's like a spin-off, but then it's like...
They're really dragging that out.
But then you're going to have two endings because you got the ending they made up because the show wanted their own ending. But then they're going to do the ending that matches the... I don't know, there's bullshit going on. But like, it's just like that. It's just like Game of Thrones where, like I said again, it got to a point, the books weren't done, so they did their own ending. That's what you would do with a show at this early with a game, trying to adapt it. It's just like, let the game grow and tell its story, you know, and then make the decision if you want to make it a...
You can't tell them that, though.
Like, it's just...
Plus, who's playing the game? They're playing the game and go, "This make a good movie."
I mean, yeah. I mean, the cutscenes and the story.
I'd rather watch it instead of play it. Like,
yeah, like the cutscenes, like what they're showing and like the story they're trying to tell is fucking insane. Like, this is like, it's fucking cool. Like, it's fucking cool. Like the background, what's going on.
Yeah, but like, keep it wanted. Like, fuck me. Give it a few years.
Yeah, like, let it run, let it grow, let it breathe. Oh.
Once a game starts losing interest, then bring out a movie or something like.
But like, no, this game's done pretty good, and like, it has grown. Again,
if they make a movie, they're gonna put the burnt peanut in it.
People already. Oh, I don't know if they will because Embark's kind of the company that aren't. They kind of stay the way they've been. They're kind of staying away from that kind of stuff. They're not. It's kind of funny.
What makes more sense is a finals movie because that is just more, but they haven't done that because not everything has to be a fucking movie.
Embark's kind of interesting because, like I said, they're kind of like they're taking on feedback, but they're at the same time they're not really, in sense, like partnering with people. If that makes sense, like they're like content creators are playing the game, having fun with it, but they're not kind of out here going like, "Oh yeah, thanks for promoting us. We'll send you a care package." And they're like, "Yeah, you're playing our game, cool, sweet." Like they're just like. Kind of, in a sense, being like reserved.
Also, to do a movie, they have to partner with a publisher, like a person who makes the movie.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit going on.
There's so much. They can't go movie. Like, there's so much to do.
Nah, it's good.
You have to find someone who takes that, who wants to do that movie.
I will say it's kind of funny for a game like again where it's at now. People are already saying it's a dead game, and. They only just came out recently that, it was only like a couple of days ago, that concurrently they have just under 1 million players daily. And people are like, oh, the game's dead. It's like, and people have commented back to some of these people going, yeah, you mostly died once in the game, uninstalled it, and then just said dead game.
Right?
But I'm just like, that's just crazy that people are saying, oh, it's a shit game, it's a dead game, it's dying. And yet, like, they just came out, it's like 900,000 a day playing it. Like, that's insane. Like, it's holding numbers. I do see it. Like, there was like...
It's all better than a game that probably do play that's
like,
dead, a lot of, but not.
Because, like, all the content creators are playing it.
Dead, but is.
I think Nicky30 is, like, the only one that's not playing because he's still sticking to Fortnite because he's a fucking dweeb. Like, Ninja's been playing Arc Raiders. Like, Shroud's been playing Arc Raiders. Dr. Disrespect's been playing Arc Raiders.
That's the thing about those fucking jumpers. They play one thing, nothing comes out. They all move over to that thing.
I do.
And then the next one.
Yeah.
And then the next one.
I do find it funny because Ninja.
Because it was Warzone.
Yeah.
When Warzone came out, they all went to Warzone.
And then Battlefield 6, and then like they kept.
I don't think Shroud they did Battlefield.
Yeah,
6.
a lot of them jumped to Battlefield 6.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they jumped on.
Well, Battlefield, and now it's Arc Raiders, and then what the fuck's next? Like Call of Duty next fucking year, like.
But I do find it funny that Ninja called out Shroud because he was
They're
playing.
all the same.
Because Shroud's been playing. Because he's been playing it. And Shroud said the game's been getting bland, and Ninja goes, "What do you think's going to happen when you spend 18 hours playing one game? What do you think's going to happen? Like when you're playing one game for 18 hours a day for like a whole week, a game's going to feel bland. I'm sorry, no matter what game you play, if you spend like I said, you play Rocket League, right? If you spend maybe 4 or 5 hours playing it, but if you played 18 hours straight for say 7 days consecutively, I think you'd get to a point after a while.
I wouldn't say it's bland though.
No, but you'll get to the point where you would feel the burnout. Like you just think this is 18 hours consecutively, 18 hours for 7 days.
Right.
Like for maybe even then 7 days a week, 18 hours, 7 days a week for say a month. You would feel it after a while. Like you would feel the
you'd take a break and come back at some point.
You would have to. Like that's what I mean. Like any game, or if you sat there and watched the same movie, like if I watched Mr. Bean,
oh god,
for the same Mr. Bean movie, 5 hours a day for like a month, I would hate that movie after a while. Like you just will. Like it just happens. It happens with anything. Like because you're doing it, you're doing so much that it comes to a point where you're forcing yourself to do it, and it would become It just does. Like it happens with anything. Like.
That is what I feel that people are doing, like them types like Ninja, Shroud. They forcibly sit there.
Yeah, and they spend so many hours
play these games. If they play anything else,
yeah,
you know, their fan base is just like, it's like.
I know, so that's what I was. But anyway,
I say fuck the fans. Play what the fuck you want to play. You want to play something else? Play something else.
But yeah, that's exactly it. So it's just funny that it's like you're doing this to yourself. You should be doing what you want to enjoy. Like this is your business. Like do what you're trying to do for fun. Don't be doing this and then complaining about it because you've put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, because you're not having fun. Like
you chose to sit there for 18 hours and play that one game. You chose to do that. You chose to do that as your roster. Like with any kind of job, when you're working, when you given duties, you don't have to do those duties necessarily in a certain order. You choose how you want to do those duties if you think that they're going to work out. Like, you know, it's up to you as that person working.
Yeah, that's common sense.
How you want to do your job. Like this is his job. He needs to choose how he wants to do it. If he wants to choose 18 hours to sit there playing the one game, don't complain about it because you put yourself in that situation. Like, go play something else or break it up and do other things. Like, you have a choice. You are the one creating the work. That's like
what I did. I got sick of Primal last night. I just quit.
Like, the thing is, though, these people have such large followings, they can take the chance to stop playing a game for 5 hours and do something different. Where some of these smaller grinders, I can understand them putting the grind and trying to do it because they're such small. But when you're that large, you literally have the luxury to do whatever the fuck you want. You shouldn't be sitting there complaining, oh, I have to do this. No, you don't. You literally get the luxury to be like, I'm just going to sit here and just eat my food for 5 hours. People will fucking watch you. Like, they will. You are a large streamer.
For me now, I sit here my lunch and din-dins and just...
That's what I mean. Like, it happens.
Chill,
like, that's what I mean. But, like, when these people get to a point where they have literally the luxury to do whatever the fuck they want, I've noticed the people with luxuries are the ones who seem to complain the most. When they have so much luxuries, like, they take for what they have so much for granted because they... Yeah, it's just like, you chose to do that.
I literally, like, those fucking streamers who play the one game over and over, like, I literally had people in chat the other day, like a week or so ago.
Yeah.
So, like, this channel is awesome because I'm a variety gamer.
Yeah, mixing up, you're chilling.
Because they come in and say, like, I don't know if I'm getting a PS1 game, an Xbox One, a PC.
Yeah, you're mixing it up. Like, you're getting a variety. So it's actually, it makes people come back because they don't know what they're going to get. At least with Shroud and Ninja, you go, oh, I can watch them now, or I can come back like in 3 hours' time because they're still going to be streaming Arc Raiders.
Fortnite or
Fortnite, you know. Like, that's the thing. Like, and it's always been the same few. Right. But at least with, like, when we're variety streamers, that's why I kind of like doing that as well, is because it was variety. It was like, you're getting what I was feeling was my flavor, and you're experiencing what I was experiencing, you know, like...
That's right. So all the games I've been playing, like PS2 and that, people coming in and say, what's this? I go, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking cool.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because the big streamers, the ones who play the one thing, aren't playing these games.
Yep. And that's it. Like, it's kind of funny.
There's not one chance in hell like Ninja's going to line up a PS2 game.
No. Oh God, no. He's going to play what's the trending, like, popular thing. They always jump from popular to popular, and I think that's what makes it worse. But I think that's the good thing, is like, let them do what they're doing. Let them be in that route of playing what's trending.
I played mostly like Rocksmith, Rocket League, but there's other things as well.
Well, I think that's what gives you a good foot ahead, though, too, is because you're so much variety. It allows you, and people know that there's variety, it allows you to give the freedom to do whatever the hell you want to do. So you can mix it up and play and do whatever the hell you want.
I could literally just sit here and just have music going and people fucking just chill.
Well, people like Ninja and Shroud, they get themselves stuck playing the most popular games, that people know them for only playing the most popular games.
And so also, they're only there for that game.
Yeah, so they can't break up their pattern. They can't break up and go do something else or just chill and jam.
Like, people say, like, the biggest streamers are one-game players. I was like, yeah, but they don't really have the connection to the fan. Like, not fans, but like connection to the community. Yeah. Because they're there just for Fortnite, for Arc Raiders, for blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. They're there more for the game, not the actual community that wants to engage with the actual
Whereas, Madman, I just sit here and go, I don't know what I'm going to play. And he goes, we're not here for the game. We're here for you. And I was like,
yeah, exactly.
Hey. It's like,
they know that.
Think of a game to play.
Like,
so I just sit here.
Exactly, and they're fine with that. Exactly.
Going through the list, I'm just like, fuck, I don't know what to play.
But that's exactly it. Like, I think that's better to have that than to have what the bigger streamers have. Like, even if you grew and you got as big as them, it's good being variety because the audience knows what they're going to get.
I'm not pigeonholed. Like,
that's why I tried to do that with my YouTube. Is like, I got stuck for a while there where I was very chit based, and people would expect chit stuff, but then I started like bleeding in and mentioning, and then people are staying because they're starting to realize I'm more than just chit. So people are staying for the extra content and following along for what I've been interpreting and doing, and which is fun for the YouTube, and that's what I wanted, is, to try and grow that. Like, it's good that helped me grow, give me that extra step, but people saw that it wasn't just, chit content. It was satire, making fun of things and doing a performance and exposéing and stuff like that. And so it was like, okay.
As I say, just do what you want to do. People will just
the real people
to it. Like,
the ones that were staying for the chit stuff, I've noticed mostly left because things were up and down. So the ones that were for the chit left, but the ones were for me doing that shit stuff, they were for my content. They through shit found me in my content, so they stayed.
That's a community that you want to build.
Yeah, those are like finding me doing these things, making fun of stuff, but they're there for my content. Even though I'm making fun and using other people's content, they're doing they're for me performing that. So yeah, it's cool that it's getting to that stage. Like, I'm working on my Anthem video at the moment.
Like, I have people who follow just me doing guitar, they pop in.
Yeah.
But they don't care about that. Like, they just come in with the guitar and then they
just come in. If they want to listen to that, they come chill for a bit.
But they've also got the option to do that.
Yeah. Like, they know they're going to get that at some point.
Which is why I get kind of pissed off when people say, like, oh, like, blah, blah's not here. I'm like, are you expecting them to turn up when you do something?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, people have lives.
Yeah. It's just funny.
Just be grateful for someone fucking chatting with you. Like, goddamn.
Yeah. Like, we make that, but like, you got the point now where you've got a good following with your stuff, which is great, because like, you can literally be up doing something, but you're still streaming while you're going to the toilet or something, and people are talking in chat or making fun of like the joke, the narrative. Like, I do it sometimes with the chair sitting there or whatever's, like the guitar sitting there, or
like,
you know what I mean? Like, people are making fun and making up their own narrative, and you can see people engaging still when you're not there. So when you come back, you can read the chat and
Well, I did something like a few weeks ago. Like, I had a couple of people just going ham in the chat when I was gone. Yeah. They're just like making jokes. Oh, he's taking a while. Must be having a wank or something. I'm like, bro.
Like, that's it though. It's like, people get it though. Like,
they get the realness. God damn. I had to read up a little bit. I was like, holy fuck.
And that's what I mean. Like, that's where it's at. And like, I've seen some people, like, said, like, there's someone.
Like, if you can't handle that, then you shouldn't be live.
Yeah.
If someone does what I had done there, like, god damn. Fucking hilarious, I think.
It is kind of funny, like, from what I've learned, what we've learned streaming and doing stuff. Like, that's why I said I've taken those into account, and that's why, like, I stream the way I stream, even with or without a camera. With what I'm doing, whether it's through console. Like, I've learned what what
I
is a
couldn't
thing.
do without a camera now. People get sad. That's like
People love to see.
I said one day, I was like, I'm not feeling good. I just take the camera off. They're like, no.
Yeah, but like it's one of those things. Like people like to see the gym. Like that's just what they like to see.
That's just.
But like it's still grounded. Like I reckon, like I could come back. Like I might come back to Twitch at some point. Who knows? Sometimes I just end up just streaming straight to YouTube. I still have access to a
just
point.
do what I did. I was gone for like 3 months.
But I know I've still got my numbers there. No one's like unfollowed from me. Like the numbers still sat there.
No.
Like of where it's at. It's just I got bored of Twitch. Like it was just the way Twitch was. It wasn't.
Unless they're like me and I followed people that haven't streamed in probably years, and I just still got them there.
Yeah. But
I should probably take.
but like I moved to YouTube, so YouTube's kind of fun. But it's because I'm doing things differently. It's a creative outlet again.
Whoa.
It's a creative outlet.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And streaming.
Yeah, my voice went weird.
I like the way I'm doing my content now. Streaming to YouTube is treated differently. It's a because my channel's more than just like a channel. Like how how I'm marketing it. People are realizing that my videos. Like, my videos are one thing, my shorts are one thing, and my lives are one thing. Like, I've been slowly pushing that.
Yeah.
I think people get that now.
Right.
Because I've been making content and uploading them as videos, but it's been feeling a bit off because my videos are videos. Like, now I've got to the point my videos are videos because they're me talking about stuff and, like, breaking things down and doing stuff. So, like, videos now are a type of content. Where then my shorts are little, like, sticks, like little bits, little funny things, you know? Like, that's what those are now. And then my lives are the full, like, raw, like, gameplay kind of stuff. So I leave my gameplays for my live streaming now. So, like, people kind of get it now. When with what it's being posted, they know what they're going to get. So they know if I'm going live, they know that I'm playing a video game. Because that's all I live stream is video games. So if they come by the YouTube channel, they know what they're going to get. Because that's what it is.
Exactly.
Like, so it's a way I've organized it now. And I've gotten to a point where I've, like, fulfilled it out, and I think it's worked.
It's called having a system.
Yeah, and that's my system. How I've worked my
if people
channel.
know what the system is, they know what they're going to get.
So therefore, it's not just trying to have multiple separate channels. Like some people have like a brand, and they have like a gaming channel and then a video channel. You know, like they have all these separate things. Like this is
my channel. I couldn't do multiple channels because that just makes people sub to different fucking things.
The only reason I have different channels is because it literally is for different content. Like, I have my PickleTube channel, which is for all my PickleTube stuff. I have this, which is the Beardy Bros channel, which is for the podcast stuff. Like, nothing else is podcast related.
Right.
And then I have my Skeletor channel, which is literally for the Skeletor stuff. Like, it's literally just Skeletor videos, and that's it. Like, that's how I've broken it up. Like, it's literally for different content. I have different channels for different content. Not different channels for the same content, which some people do. Like, you know, the people that have their main brand and they break it up. It's like, no, my main brand is here. This is my PickleTube brand. This is where it's at. You want anything PickleTube related, this is where you'll find it. I just do things in such a larger variety of categories. So it's just like, if you want to see my gameplay, you will have to watch a live video that I've recorded or whatever, you know. It'll be under the light, you know, and that's just the way I've organized it. So it works out now. I think my system is finally established how I wanted something. It explains itself.
It takes a while to get there, and then when you find it.
And it's all explained. Like, it all tells itself. You can see it. So, yeah.
Right.
Shorts gives me a balance between best of both worlds because I can do highlights for video games and my videos and little bloopers and stuff. But that's what that's for. Like, the shorts are that little quick little haha moment or shock factor or whatever.
Yeah, right.
But yeah. But anyway, is there much else? Because we're getting to that point in this episode starting to fill up. I noticed we're starting to be a very fulfilling episode.
I just found out someone still subscribed me on YouTube from 2011.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
2011.
That's
which
all right.
I only had one video at that time. Just one video on up. And they subscribed.
That's all right then. You get a couple of that. Sometimes people come by.
From 2011. That's crazy.
So where am I at now? I'm at 614.
Ayo. I'm at 50 something.
Yeah, because I had a few videos that I posted on my upgraders, but then I end up privating some of the videos because it just felt a bit too washed for the channel, so I kind of removed some. just to kind of clean up the channel a little bit. But then I kept some skate videos because it's still related to like the skate breakdown videos I did, and I had to kind of keep the story. Like again, the videos when I do them, they're kind of following a story. So my videos are telling a story when they're related on their theme. So there's like the fact that I've taken some of the arc raiders videos down, but I kept some up because I've got to get to a point where I've got to do a video. I'm going to do a video on arc raiders, but it's got to get to that point where I've got to kind of build up to that fact because I want to do like a little short film or something of arc raiders, like make my own little video up. But like it needs to have a reference. It needs to be. I can't just be like, oh, here's an arc raiders video. I need to correlate the so that's why I'm having these kind of like little videos. So then people are seeing. So if no one's seen arc raiders before, if there's just a random arc raider video on my channel, this is how I'm thinking about it. People are like, oh, what's this random video? You know what I mean? Like, there's no. People wouldn't get the understanding.
Like if you haven't built up to it, then people are like, what the fuck?
So the fact that I'm pulling people in from the arc raiders community by posting shorts and then having a few videos on the main channel, when I come to the fact that I make an arc raiders video, it'll make sense because there's other videos there to show that if you've come by, you can see them and get an idea of what's going on. So when you see me make that short film or whatever, it makes sense. Like that's you know, it's helped you get understanding.
Yes, you have to give them the entree before the main course.
Yeah,
like,
so like
come on.
that's what I'm doing with the channel. Is it all makes sense. It's not just here's some random videos. That's it. Like I think I've got some Anthem clips there somewhere, and like again, that's the point because I've got to do my Anthem video. I've started going through.
I could download Anthem the other day, like after it was shut down. I could download it, even though I'm not meant to.
No, you can install it from the disc, but it just doesn't do anything.
No, this was from the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Store.
I chucked my disc. Yeah, I chucked my disc in. It downloaded the update as well.
Yeah, but you can't play it though.
No, it just says press start and it goes and just has the people sitting there with the Anthem.
Yeah, but people on Steam and that can't even download it now.
No. But yeah, so I've got my little video.
You can on PlayStation. You can just download it.
But
or from the disc.
So that's So that's the thing I'm working through on that with the video I'm going to do there. So there's a whole thing I'm building up with that as well. So that's like a whole process. So you got something there you want to show? Some show and tell?
I felt bad for someone because I was watching Bushido the other night. This dude nearly had the platinum for Anthem, right? I feel so bad for him. But you know how you had to get weapon kills for trophies? Yeah. This dude had 5 grenade launcher kills left for the platinum.
Oh.
He was doing all the kills. And then the game crashed.
Oh.
And then the servers went down.
He should have been on that earlier. What was the dude thinking?
I'm like, bro, he said like, got 5 grenade kills.
Oh.
Like, that was all he needed for the platinum. I think it was that, and that was it.
I'd be like, emailing, like, can you just ping this trophy for me? Like, trying to figure something out. I could,
like he was there killing him, and then the game just shut down on him.
He should have been on it earlier, though.
But they did say shutting down like a whole year before it happened.
Yeah, we finished it like what, a couple of months back? Like we did a couple of months ago. Like I was looking back at it, like
longer than that. Well, I did it longer than that.
The 9th. I looked at my dates because it's in my video. I spent like 2 or 3 months on the game.
I think I spent like a month. I did it pretty quick because I just. I did it just in my own time.
Because we were playing it. We were playing it together, and then you kind of just plowed through it.
It was so bad. I said get it finished ASAP, so I just did it in my own time. Just fucking spam that game.
But what do you got there?
I got some thingies. I forgot that on the shelf, so I just grabbed them off the.
Let's get through these. Let's go through quick.
These things are cool. They had no disc in it because it's in my PS5, but it's cool. Like I didn't realize there was a virtual Curacao for the water horse.
Huh.
And literally, you have things you could raise it and shit. Like what the fuck?
Well,
it was weird. But I got the water horse movie and PS2. Which I'm a little bit pissed because whoever had this, they bet the plastic up. On the fucking, I'm like, bro, you got a new case because that's just bent up.
Yeah.
How do you store things like that where it just gets pushed up?
Much piled.
But water horse is in good fucking nick.
That's all right.
Except for the EB sticker residue there.
The old Nessie.
Old Nessie. It's the water horse. Yeah. You see that publisher every fucking where, Blast,
Yeah.
on all the shit games.
That's what they were back then. Yeah, they were the company.
All the movie tie-ins and shit. Like, fuck me dead. I got one of the last ones I need for Medal of Honor. Frontline. I need one more to turn up, I think, and that's it. That's all the Medal of Honors. This one's got... Fuck! It's the wrong Medal of Honor game.
Wait, in it?
This one... No, it's the wrong game. Must have been Rising Sun that I got a Medal of Honor. It's got water damage. Like, the book's all...
Oh, damn.
Crinkled and shit. I'm like, it's not the end of the world. Alias.
Oh, yeah, you said that last week, yeah.
Alias. It finally turned up. I played a bit of it. That game is fantastic. I had to change the case because the case had a massive gash on the back, like a big ass fucking knife gash.
Ooh.
And on the front is ripped a bit there where they had it, and it ripped down there. And then I did a whoopsie because I changed it the case where it's covering the writing there with that sticker.
That's lazy.
It's going to be on the front here, but well. But yeah, another clean copy. I'm like, yeah, fucking all from the same person, really. The Medal of Honor, this, and the other two from the same person.
Yeah.
So I got lucky, like $10 a game.
That's alright. That's pretty good.
Wolfenstein. Return to
That's
Castle Wolfenstein in an Activision.
That
Overthrow Hitler's evil empire.
That one's different. I think that's a different character in that one. I think that's actually the one with the different character.
That is BJ.
It is still BJ. No, I know there was one as well. They did kind of like a Doom where it was a different character you played as in one of the Wolfenstein games.
I don't know which one that is though. But Return to Castle Wolfenstein, what's called Operation Resurrection. Xbox had their own one, Tides of War. It's the same game, but they got added guns and stuff.
Yeah, I've got the Xbox
PC
one.
was just Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Then these come out later.
Yeah, I got the Xbox one.
Yeah, Tides of War. I want to get that because it's the same game, but you got added weapons and
Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
Yeah,
Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Tides of War.
Yeah, Tides of War.
Is it? Yeah, because it's called Return of Castle Wolfenstein. Tides of Is it?
Yeah, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Operation
Tides of War.
Resurrection. But that was the PlayStation port.
Yeah, and the other one's
Xbox
Operation
Tides of War.
So
I think it's the same case. I can't remember.
It's the same cover I have. I just couldn't remember it had sub name. I just remember being Return of
Tides
Castle.
of War. And I just ordered 2 and 3 of this, all the PS3 games, but SOCOM!
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't have that initially.
Yeah. I know, SOCOM's like such a franchise.
SOCOM is so fucking good. And the online works for the second game still.
Oh, really?
PS2 online still works because I was watching a video on it, and this dude took it online last year or the year before. And because the servers are long gone, but the person, you could host your own server on that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of the developers commented on the fucking video and is like, this person's a genius because it was never made to do that.
Yeah.
Like, they just shut the servers down and that called it. But there are player-hosted servers now. Someone's figured out how to do it, so you can just load up and join it.
Yeah, so he's got it set up so he could run it.
It's fucking cool.
Somewhere. Yeah.
The fact that you can play old SOCOM online
and because it's like not massively everyone's playing it, it's not demanding, so he's able to like sub-host it in a small server base because it's not everyone going crazy for it.
Right? Well, so I ordered the second, the third, and a non-numbered one for PS2.
Yeah.
Not what it's called. And then there was all the PSP exclusives, like that Fire Team Bravo 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
SOCOM Fire Team Bravo or some shit. I never played them ones as a kid though. Did I just rip that case? Oh, bro.
Oh no.
Oh, no, it's sticky tape. Like, what is it? It's like sticking up. I'm like, it looks like sticky tape, and it was.
Yeah, sticky tape.
I just hope we get it can you get these on PS5? Like, just port these on, give them the high res and shit. Like, bring these across.
PS2 games, like, come on.
PS2. Even bring like Alias, well, not Alias, because that's a TV show thing. But like the Wolfenstein games, bring these across.
Yeah.
I was playing that. That is pretty good for PS2, like for the time, 2003.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking good. SOCOM.
I know that was very early on, like those SOCOM games.
It's a bit clunky, the first one.
Oh.
Then again, it was the first game in the series, but
that's it.
Things were not finalized, like in 2, 3, and so forth. Because I have the fourth one. It's called SOCOM Special Forces here. It didn't go down more. That's why the series got cancelled. But the developer behind that, I didn't know who they were, but they made all the PSP, PS2, PS3 games. Then they just vanished.
Huh.
And apparently, I think Bluepoint, it's either Bluepoint or Ben Studio for Days Gone, they're doing a new SOCOM. It's one of them. Because there's been a new SOCOM rumored for a long while now from one of them developers.
Oh.
And like, if we get a remake of the first one, that'd be fantastic even. Like, just... Oh, I wonder if we're going to get these at some point on the back compat thing, because if there's a new game coming, if they can bundle 1, 2, and 3 into into the classic catalog, they can play that as well. Because I was saying when I was playing, I was like, they could charge like $30 each for them, and I'll still fucking buy them. Like the fact that Tomb Raider's $30 on the back compat, like SOCOM definitely can be 30. Like SOCOM 2 and 3, like they were fantastic. I did emulate SOCOM a couple years ago. I might do it again because that is rough on the PS2. Now, after all these years, like it just feels so. It feels like a weird Metal Gear Solid, where MGS2 you can go back and play it just fine from the same era, from the same time frame. I think.
Yeah.
That's like people don't get it. Metal Gear Solid 2 was around the same time as stuff like this, and that game has never been out of date. Or you can play that game right now and still be rather majorly playable. Where stuff like I will say, Medal of Honor, these games don't hold up the best.
Yeah, I guess to a certain point with some games.
As a shooter, because like I'm trying to aim with the stick, and it's going either way too far. I just want to like little incremental aim movements, but it's like, whoo, 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 whoo. I'm like, I want to hit it.
Yeah.
Like people don't get like when I say like remaster, you can't just remaster these. You have to tinker with the controls.
Yeah, you got to sweeten them. And I noticed that. That's what I noticed when I was playing like the Tomb Raider. I didn't even realize that. Like they actually did that, because when you flick between the old mode and the old mode, you don't have a camera. Like it does not swivel. You switch to the new mode, you can free roam and look around. I didn't realize that. I didn't take that into account. That was a thing.
You had to turn to see, like...
Yeah, like, because I'm running around and I like, the camera just kind of move itself, then I'd move it around and kind of like look around. And I was like, oh, I'll just flick, because some of the lighting was so fucking stupid. That was, so I'd flick between modes just trying to see. And I'd switch back, and then I'd be like, why can't I turn? Like, I had to turn my finger. I'm like, oh, shit, I forgot about that. I'm like, oh. I just got used to, because I play games so often, for so long.
And I got so used to looking, use that.
You know.
Right?
Like, I just didn't realize. I'm like, oh, fuck, like, I've played, I've gone so long with games that I forgot some games just didn't have cameras. Like, you literally had to move.
In Siphon Filter, you had to turn with R1 and L1. You had to turn the camera.
Yeah, something like that. You actually it's like bumper to turn it. Yeah, like to actually turn. Like it's completely different. Like it's so weird.
Yeah, because them Tomb Raider remastered stuff, like the original mode isn't the original mode because they've improved it.
Oh yeah, it's still upscale, like up enhanced and.
Like if you play the original Tomb Raider as it was, it's way clunkier.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah.
Like, but the fact they let you go back and look at what it was like. Like, you can play in that mode fine because it's got the modern improvements.
Luckily, I wasn't far into the game, but I had to replay the start of the first game again because I got to a point where I was jumping around. I jumped through the wall and got stuck.
Oh god!
And the save point was like the worst save. So when I had to literally just restart the game, like from the start again, I was like, luckily I wasn't far into the game, but I was like, for fuck's sake, got stuck in the wall, and I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, can't jump out, can't load things, like.
Right.
I was like, motherfucker. I was like, this.
But that was like old games, though. If you got stuck, you had to restart.
Yeah.
Now you got autosave checkpoints, fucking.
Just a pain in the ass.
I was surprised. I don't know what game it was, but one I played recently in PS2 had autosave.
Yeah.
I was like, autosave in the early 2000s? Fuck me. I mean, it was there, but rare.
What was it? What was some...
Hey?
Some game?
I don't know which game it was now. I play so many games just testing them, so I don't...
Yeah.
Like every time I get the orders, I come straight in, see if they work, then chuck them away for the potty, and then put them on the shelf to get played at some other date. But I've got like 50 PS2 games now, I think.
Yeah.
There's a lot that I won't buy because sports titles, Sing Stars, and Buzz, and shit like that.
Buzz.
There's like 19 Buzz games. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
there's so many Sing Stars. This didn't have a bundle like that big of Sing Star games. Different games. I'm like, bro. Oh, like, it'd be nice to have them because SingStar's pretty good.
Yeah.
Good for parties and that. But you got to play it on the PS2. Well, I just prefer to get the PS3 SingStars, I reckon. Oh, we met it. I actually want to get Guitar Hero again. I want to see if I can play that now. I don't think I could. I don't reckon I could do that. I mean, maybe. It's only just pushing the color buttons. Any indie can do that.
Yeah.
I haven't played Guitar Hero since fucking college. I think. Maybe a bit after that? I don't know. But I digress.
That's basically it. Might as well wrap it up there.
There might be a jump kit here soon, though. Like right
here.
Oh,
that'd be pretty cool.
I told someone that. I was like, I'm not... People don't believe me. When I'm doing Rocksmith, I'm just like... I just make the disclaimer, I'm not a guitarist. And then I play a song and they're like, yeah, you are. I'm like...
Wait till
I told you I'm not.
Wait till the drums come. Then you'll see where the...
I freaking bash things.
It'd be good though when you do get the drums. It'd be pretty cool.
It would, because I haven't played since I was in college, and
cool
it'd be fun.
Actually have that mix up. And then people are like, oh, and something different. It won't just be guitar, it'd be drums as well playing. Fucking
drums mostly.
Yeah. No, that'd be cool. But anyway,
it'd be interesting.
Yeah. Fucking digress. Might as well leave it there, I guess.
Digress. Did you see the Resident Evil 9 thing yesterday?
There was something I didn't look though, but there was something. Yeah.
There was a showcase, Resident Evil 9 showcase, or Requiem showcase. And they had Leon gameplay. Just like Resident Evil 4. He's like fucking roundhousing zombies in the walls and shit. I was like, Leon's like in his 50s and he's doing like his roundhousing zombies. I was like, fuck off. And I'm pretty sure Leon's gonna die in Requiem.
True.
Because I'm pretty sure he got bit on the neck.
He got
because his neck's covered.
Oh, okay.
And there's like veiny things coming out of the covered spot. So I'm thinking he's there to help Grace, and then she's gonna kill him at the end, maybe.
Oh, finally wrap up his storyline.
And then bring back, good old Chris. Or get Chris to do it.
Yeah.
Did Chris and Leon ever meet in the Resi games? Maybe in 6. I think they ever meet.
Oh, yeah.
I know Leon has Claire Redfield, like meets her, but not actual Chris Redfield. That's an interesting one. Like, maybe he just rocks up, motherfucker. Like, just to fucking get him out of there, like, because he's gonna be a zombie or some shit. Oh, wait. Also, where the fuck's Wesker for the last few games? I haven't seen him in any of the new ones.
Yeah, I know he's been out for a bit, hasn't he?
But what if Wesker kills him? Ever since I haven't seen Wesker since Chris punched the boulder at him.
Yeah, true.
Punching the boulder. That is one of the. If they remake Resident Evil 5, they have to put that back in there. God. They have to put that boulder punching back in there. That's so fucking good. Except it'll be that model though, because that's his new model, which is pretty cool actually. I haven't played War Village though, which that's what he's in. It's cool that Nine's back in Raccoon City, though.
Yeah. It's kind of like a little throwback.
Comes out next month. I'm keen for it, but also not keen. I'm not keen for the slower Grace segments.
Yeah.
I want to be Leon, like, just like roundhouse and zombies and shit. Like, that is so gory, too. Like, they really amp up the gore. He literally kicked someone in the head, and the head popped off. And like, the blood got everywhere. I'm like, I don't know. Like, it just seems like Leon's like a superhuman because, like, the fact he can just kick somebody and they're like, whee! It's like, zombies have so much weight to them because they're just dead muscle, like, that'd be like kicking a brick.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. I know. It's a bit.
And yet he just yeets them across the room like they're nothing. What the fuck? Dude's like in his 50s. He should be, getting a bit.
I know, he's still got that fucking.
He's getting old. Like, he's just a normal dude. Like, he's getting old, man. But I'm keen for the game. February 27th, I think it is. Just over a month. I'm keen. I'm a fan of Resident Evil. Been a fan since the beginning, nearly the beginning. But I digress, as always.
We'll wrap it up.
This is why I said I'm gonna start doing my own fucking game talk videos.
Yeah. I mean, that's things though too. It's like, I know we talk about like stuff in the content, but like, it's because when you go through things though too, your brain, like, once you've that's why sometimes I talk about things leading up to it, because then I flush through it and I filtered out what to talk about and then where to fine tune it. And there's so many things to talk about with games, and sometimes you got to kind of like talk about it. So then you know what you've talked about and how to fine tune
right.
it, so that you get yourself kind of like you bring it down in smaller versions, and you can talk about things and fit in so many things. But it is what it is. But I don't want to keep rambling on. I don't want to keep holding on. This is just already just over 2 hours. Broken my curfew on this episode, but they got to be shorter. They will be shorter. It's just. But Jim, give it to you to do our outro as always.
But yes, thank you. My voice is going weird. Excuse me. Thank you, Beardies and Beardass, for joining us for another episode. We hope you enjoyed watching, listening through your ear holes and eye holes.
Gung holes.
We have been Dale and Jim, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye bye.
Wahoo!
Wahoo!
I click the thing. Oh, okay.
Wahoo! Wahoo!
Wahoo!